Flipping around. You taking my time, I kick a car. Tell you something. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. Doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week, starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again.
But the first appearance this week, you were like,
Black Suit.
yeah, what? So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel Comics.
Big new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You
shot.
want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Yu does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really.
You have options. Number 1.
Both covers.
Well, it's gonna have a lower.
1 in 25
It's
insanely.
gonna have a lower print run.
To do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell? Chewie is just like chucking dingo. A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
With
look.
the ears.
That's a look. All right.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Boy.
Give him out the mind breaker.
Berserker, Boom Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
I say, I'm Kid Country. Yeah.
We're live.
Well, how live are we precisely, Jen?
Our heart is beating.
Yeah?
Our
All
brain
right.
is sending signals.
That sounds like legally live.
We are legally alive.
Yeah. Hello, good evening. I'm Victor. This is the Ultimate Comics Live Show, but I'm sure you knew that. It's posted in a lot of places already. You've heard a different voice behind the camera than we normally have. Give it up for Jen.
Hello.
Yeah,
I
that's
could not
right.
abandon you for an entire week.
Gals, non-binary pals. We got Jen instead of Dan. It's a Jen and Victor special. We're gonna get down on it. I'm very excited. First,
we very rarely get to work together.
Yeah, right? It's been a hot minute. So before we get to all the comics and stuff and the me and the doing things, we got to go through some procedures. First of all, we're going to start with the claim form. You're going to see a link in the pinned comment and the description of the video that's going to take you right on over to the form you need to fill out to make sure that we know who you are and where to send the stuff that you purchased throughout the show. That is crucial, a crucial part of this. If it's your first time, you for sure need to go fill out that form. And if you're coming back, hello, welcome back. But also, you should probably make sure that it's updated. Yeah, more special guests. Everybody's popping in. We're doing all sorts of stuff. We're adjusting the camera live. We're a well-oiled machine at Ultimate Comics. We're making it happen. So yeah, name, address, all that stuff in the form. Let's talk about how the show is actually going to work. We've got lots A through I. I'm proud of myself that I remembered how the alphabet works this go around. I'm going to put things on these particular lots, and you're going to say not just the letter of the lot, but a little short description of the thing that I just put down. Because, spoiler, there's a finite number of superheroes out in the world. And also, today is going to be a Batman special, as you have probably heard already. Because Batman Day is coming up. It is coming up. We're trying to celebrate here on the live show. At least I am. I don't know about Jen. We're going to figure it out as the night goes on.
Let's get back crazy.
Yeah, we're going to get back crazy. I'm actually going to talk about some free stuff here in a second as soon as I finish my little spiel, because other things are different, specifically our shipping strategy this go around. What is it, 2 weeks? We're doing 2 weeks of invoices all at once, which is 4 shows. 4 shows where the stuff is going to get invoiced and shipped all at once. The inflation saver special, because that shipping rate is not going to change. No matter how much you bought over 2 weeks and 4 shows, still $8 flat rate shipping all the time forever. It is the Batman special. Some of these things are a little bit pricey, so I feel like it's worth discussing the Ultimate Comics layaway program. It is entirely done by us. Yeah, that's right. You thought I was pulling this from nowhere?
I couldn't remember the stuff was still on the board.
It's in order. It's on a whiteboard. I got my numbers. I hit my marks, Jen. But yeah, we have the Ultimate Comics layaway program. We do it so you can only have one open at the time because it's kind of a courtesy. You put 10% down, 15% payments across 6 months. See, I've been doing this for I don't know how long, and I still say that with a question mark. I need to do that with authority. Like I know those numbers by now. But yeah, if you have a layaway open, something that pops up that you want to put on layaway, just shoot us a message. We'll get you sorted post haste to get that personal touch of Ultimate Comics. Last but certainly not least, we got the share prize. Jen, can you talk about our share prize?
That is, Funko's been doing these really sick comic cover pops.
I feel like I should hold it up while we talk about it.
So you get a little Funko Pop with a matching cover. Take off the sticky notes so you can see that cover. That's that iconic, or you can turn it around. That iconic Todd McFarlane Batman cover.
Which a little birdie told me is going to be on tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh. We're going to have that book. So maybe you got to buy that book and maybe you'll win it.
And that's an Entertainment Earth exclusive as well.
Hell yeah.
And that could be yours for free.
It can. It can be yours for free $99. All you got to do is share the link to this here show publicly. Public is the key. If you don't share it publicly, we can't see it. Share it publicly in groups on people's walls. Send it to folks. Share it far and wide. The more times you share, the more times you're entered. At some point during the show, we're going to pick a winner at random, and then I'm going to personally congratulate you and put a little sticky note on it so that you know that this belongs to you now and forever. So, now that I've done all the regular housekeeping, it is the Batman special, so I want to talk about some of the stuff that we've got going on. First off, free with purchase this evening. I'm going to hold up the Batman Day special edition of Hush. Just a little introduction to the Hush storyline, courtesy of Batman Day. Free with purchase. Also, we have Batman's Mystery Casebook. Also free with purchase. But Victor, which one of those am I going to get Well, I can't tell you that. It's been pre-decided that we're just going to randomize this and plop it on in these little purchase bags. And I'm going to expertly make that happen. Also, that's not all that's popping in your bags for Batman Day. We have these masks. These across the decades masks. I got 3 Jokers. An auspicious number of Jokers. I got 3 Catwomen, including like modern Catwoman and animated series Catwoman, purple Catwoman, and of course, I got 3 Batmen. Eyebrow Batman, long ear Batman, and regular Batman. Again, randomized. You cannot specifically request a mask. It's sort of a lottery system, and I will tell you, some of them are more scarce than others. I'm looking forward to randomizing.
Just because someone asked, so with invoicing, you will be invoiced for Tuesday, today, next Tuesday, and next Thursday, on next Friday. So on September 23rd, you will receive your invoice for this week and next week.
Yep. Any further questions, comments, concerns?
Keep them to yourself.
No, do not do that. That's not how I do my show. I'm going to move Batman forward a little bit so we can kind of see him a little better. Yeah.
Yeah, we got McFarlane.
All right, we're going to get popping. We're going to do some stuff.
Yeah, they're ratio masks.
They are ratio masks. That is the... I know which one is the rarest. It is the like modern face-off, gross-out Joker. I will include this for the person that I like the most.
We will put up 423 in due time, but we can't just...
In due time.
We can't just put that up first.
But I'm going to start putting some books up, starting with this foil Catwoman cover, issue 4. Look at how dope that is.
Oh, hell yeah.
I hope that foil is showing. Yeah. It's real shiny. It's got like this hammered out texture to it. I don't know if that's embossed. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to call that, but it's rad either way.
Joel Jones. All right, I got Jennifer DuPont for one of those.
Yeah, surprise, surprise, we have more than one. I'm going to make a delivery.
Page. Thank you. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Rad.
Doesn't have to be right now, but...
Yeah. That's a fun little thing.
Got Eddie Page. I got Justin Davis.
Ooh, people going nuts for the Catwoman.
I mean, Catwoman.
I'm going to put down the second printing of the first issue of the Barbara Gordon Batgirl. It is in near mint condition. It is $15. Now that you know what these are, I'm going to go ahead and take these off the board. I will remind you later, though, because when everybody shares the link, I'm sure we're going to have a huge influx of viewers, and all those people are going to need to know that they're also getting stuff for free this evening.
We don't happen to have bags and boards over there, do we?
I do not have any bags and boards over here.
That's going to make it interesting.
Yeah, we got them elsewhere in the warehouse. It sounds like Sienna's got some if you want to make a little run. And I'm
entertain the people
real slowly as I show the Batman Dark Knight Triumphant from Frank Miller. This is book 2 of The Dark Knight Returns. It's in near mint minus condition, and it's $75. Putting that down on C. Kind of a dark horse slot for me this evening, and also claim slowly since Jen is like walking around. I mean, I'm going to keep putting stuff up. I got a whole board to fill. But the dark horse for me is Batman 579 all the way through 581. It's going to be your first appearance of Orca, which you can really see that well-endowed whale there in the corner.
Whale?
Whale. 579 to 581. $16 for the lot. I mean, what more do you want?
I don't know if I would call Catwoman Batman's wife. They didn't actually get married.
They didn't.
Oh yeah, this is the Catwoman is definitely textured.
Yeah, it's a little embossed.
I don't think it's embossed, but it's textured, which is weird. Thank you. Sorry.
From Heart of Hush, we got Batman Detective Comics 846 during the RIP stuff, but kicking off a whole new Hush storyline. Near mint condition, $4. And honestly, I kind of want to hold up the Heart of Hush covers again.
Oh, I love that cover.
Yeah, that's sick.
Wait. Is that just one issue or is that a set?
It's just one issue.
Oh, okay.
It's not the set. the set was $4, it would not have made it to the board.
No, it would have been like, that's going home with Victor.
Batman Gotham Adventures issue 5. A lot of Bruce Timm animation. Honestly, the Freeze that I still think of when I think of Mr. Freeze. The capsule helmet and like big freeze button. Really what I live by. Fine condition. $5 for it.
Would you do Batgirl on B for 10? You have it at 15.
I'll do it for 12. How does that sound? In memoriam of Dan, gone but not forgotten.
He'll be back. He's not dead.
I've got an Elseworld story that I know that he's a fan of. I got Speeding Bullets.
Oh, yeah.
Which is still Batman. It's not Bruce, but it's still Batman. What if Clark was raised in Gotham? What if Clark became the Batman? $10 you can find out, or you can just ask Dan sometime and he'll tell you.
Do we only have one of that Heart of Hush?
We do only have one of Heart of Hush.
Well, let's go into Jennifer DuPont, who also says, Victor, looking nice in that shirt.
Thank you.
What is on A?
This is my laundry day shirt, so I appreciate it.
What's on A?
What is on A? Let's find out. Oh, A is our textured foil Catwoman issue 4 from the current run.
Oh, so
it's nice.
Right. Counter offer of 11 for that Batgirl.
Fine. You can have it.
All right. They got married in the 12-issue Batcat series, didn't they? Although that exists in a secondary universe.
Just
I
answer
don't know
your
how
own
we're
question,
dealing with
player.
like out of. I don't know how we're dealing with that.
Bro, I gotta put this up before I leave.
Okay,
Got a
please.
stack of them. I found them. They're first prints.
Ooh.
I put a good price on them.
Yeah.
If you do say so yourself.
Did you read this yet?
It's a real good.
Have you read this?
Daniel loves this
Yo,
one.
what?
Batman. This is the Batman Elmer Fudd one-shot Looney Tunes crossover, written by Tom King, art by Lee Weeks. This is first print cover A, the Lee Weeks cover. $10. There are some spine ticks that break color.
Way for me.
Oh my
God, that's hilarious.
Have you not read it? It's written like a gritty noir Batman story, but from the point of view of Elmer Fudd.
Is this a one shot?
It's a one-shot story.
Put me down for one.
Also, wait. Put one aside, because I can't remember if Daniel was looking for that.
Okay, well, I mean, you can put two aside.
So there are a couple. Oh, they're like VF near mint. There are some color breaks on the spine that break color, but like $10 is the price for like second.
It's an expensive.
Yeah, that's like what second prints are going for. And these are first.
It's modern. I don't know exactly what year it was printed.
It was right around the time of Rebirth. It might have been right before or right when Tom King hopped on Batman.
It is drawn like a Brubaker book.
Yeah, dude, Lee Weeks interiors are a fucking treat. It's from 2017.
I'm excited to go home and read that. I was sold from the title, from Play for Me. Oh, buddy.
Would you do Speeding Bullets for 7? You have a 10?
I don't know. Dan's not here. I can do it for $9. I can do it for $1 off. Out of respect for Dan.
Batman Elmer Fudd. I'm actually gonna put in the claim Play for Me.
Yeah, you
just
should.
Because, yeah. Justin Davis has taken one.
I'm not surprised. I took one off rip.
I'm staying after hours to price this stuff for you. You better.
And I could not be more appreciative. I love talking to people off camera because then it makes you know that you're not included in the warehouse. The warehouse is a secret club.
Secret cult.
So yeah, it's actually a cult. But we don't talk about that.
Once you put this one up, I want you to repeat a book I'm sure you really want to continue talking about.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna put up our first and potentially only dollar comic. We got this $4.97 Batman Nightfall reprint, which true to cover price, just like Arizona Iced Tea, is $1.
Didn't they raise that recently?
I mean, the pictures you see are Canadian prices, but some retailers will. I actually had this argument like literally 2 days ago. Some retailers will raise the price. If you want to go through the effort to report them to the Arizona Corporation, they will take away their distribution license.
Ooh.
Fun fact.
Holding the line at 99.
Yeah, just like the Costco guy being like, if you ever mark up these hot dogs, I'll fucking kill you. The Arizona guy is just like, this is $1. It's on the can. I don't want to hear it.
How many on the Batman Nichols?
Just one.
Oh, just the one? That's going to Chris St. George. And Seth, we have plenty of the Batman Elmer Fudd, so I got you down for one of those. And can you explain D again?
I can for sure explain D. Honestly, I should have put it on a higher letter, judging by what Orca's working with. This is Batman 579 to 581, a set pack detailing the first appearance of Orca in a Batman story circa roughly 2000. But if you're wondering who Orca is, that's Orca. Right there.
Right there.
Right there. I believe I've explained enough.
Just one of these, right?
Yeah, just one of those.
All right. Eric Kane said 9 works.
Cool.
And apparently there were comment issues on Tuesday. I think I'm seeing all the comments, but if you think you're not being seen, usually it is a Facebook issue.
I promise you, you hear it on the Ultimate Comics Live show. You are seen and heard.
So if you feel like you're on Facebook and your comments are not being seen, I would recommend switching over to our YouTube stream. If you have any form of a Google account, you're able to comment on YouTube. If you have a Gmail, you can comment on YouTube.
You can. You just got to sign in.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why we have the YouTube stream.
So I got E, G, and I all open. Why don't we go ahead and fill those out?
I'm kind of surprised no one's going for the Batman Gotham Adventures for $5 with that sick Mr. Freeze.
Me too. I'm going to put down Rebirth Birds of Prey, Batgirl, and the Birds of Prey to be more precise. The first issue of it. Just $3. Which I like, Vincent writing Birds of Prey. It's fun.
Look at that cover. That's a nice cover.
Yeah, it is. Close enough to Batman. I believe we'd be remiss if we didn't put up the special collector's edition of Simpsons stories featuring Bartman. It is in a polybag. It is untouched.
Ooh.
It is $10.
I think it comes with a poster or a card.
Ooh, let's find out. I can take it out because it's in the polybag and I'm not scared of it. Oh, it totally comes with a poster. It 100% comes with a poster.
Oh, that's sick.
Honestly, a Bartman poster is kind of a strong play.
Birds of Prey, and was that the Rebirth one shot or the number 1 for Rebirth?
It's the number 1 Rebirth.
All right, that is going to Eddie Page.
Cool.
At least it wasn't the Dark Knight.
I had such a good streak on this, and I dropped one last week, and now
Well, hey, maybe your limit is just 1.
the curse is back. Honestly, it normally is, because once I do one, I get overly careful for the rest of the show.
Yeah, just, get it out of the way early.
Yeah. Keeping with the Batman theme, I, for Ivy, because I've got a DC Bombshells 22 with a pith helmet wearing Indiana Jones diet adventuring Pamela Isley. $4 on I.
Also, highly recommend DC Comics Bombshells. It's so good.
For $3, this Batman number 1 from 24-Hour Comics Day can be sketched on by me and Jen.
Oh, that's a special one because it's also blank on the inside.
It's blank on the inside?
Yeah. Page. All blank, so you can get like a whole. What I like to do with these, and once I start going to conventions again, once they start back up, is get a different artist on each page.
Yeah, that's rad. Never mind. I don't want to sketch in this anymore. I want you to do much cooler stuff with it. If it's blank on every page, that's rad as hell.
I did that for Superman, I think, as well, and for Wonder Woman. So I have a Superman one, and my plan is to get Crypto done by different artists on each page.
Rad. Love it.
That Ivy on I is going to Eddie Page.
Oh, that's convenient. I was trying to find what I was going to take down.
Justin Davis wants to know. Actually, Carlos Gilliam has taken Bartman at full price.
Let's do it.
Oh,
assembly line.
I got Ralph coming in first for that Batman blank.
Cool. For $200, I'll make you a Batman comic.
I thought you were going to say he's claiming that for $200. And William Foxworth is picking up Batman on F.
Foxworth is a hell of a name.
Right?
Foxy, we call him. Foxy Foxworth. He's the one who denied me a kiss.
Yeah.
He won the share prize, and it was either a free comic or a kiss on the lips from me. And
No
he
one
chose-
denies Sienna
chose-
anything.
You better believe I remember it.
And he's also taking a Batman Elmer Fudd. And then Ralph wants to know if you do a combo offer.
Oh shit! I better go over here.
So the Batman Elmer Fudd we've already sold, so the discount would be coming off the Orca.
Oh, my man wants the Orca, huh?
He wants to know if you do both for 18.
Halving. So you're like cutting off one of
Half, half price for the first appearance of Orca.
chest reduction surgery. She's like an Amazon. You cut one off, and she's at 8.
Yo, hit me with one more dollar. Call me $1, Victor. I want 19. I want 19 bucks out of that. 19's a good number.
Bro, I feel like this is a pretty good deal. You got to put it up on Batman night.
Sold.
Oh, hell yeah. I totally do. Thank you. Look at this shit. Detective Comics 1,096 pages of Batman. Here on Batman Night, right now, here, today, we are selling it for literally half off. It's a $10 comic. You can have it for $5. Come on down, get your Detective Comics 1,000 shit. I'm going to take this half off, just so you know. Just so you know what we're doing.
And then I got Josh Fugate picking up a Catwoman foil. We still have a couple of those.
Cool. Don't forget, free with every discrete purchase. You're going to get one of these 2 comics. And a mask. All supplies last.
And how many on Detective 1000?
Enough.
Okay, I got Ralph. I got Matthew Sawyer. I got Jennifer DuPont. Keep them coming. We got enough.
$5, 100 pages.
Half off.
Rounding
One more
up.
issue. Finley cover.
Joker getting choked out. He's
Some
loving
people
it.
like that. I got Simran picking one up.
I'm not going to hand you the stack. I'm going to keep bringing them to you the
Oh,
old-fashioned way.
Thank you. It's getting. I'm losing space over here.
Yeah. Only what's required. Let's do more foil stuff.
Hell yeah.
Let's do a Teen Titans purple foil, issue 22.
Ooh, 22.
Which, of the colors that look best in foil / holographic format, I think purple is close to the top of the list.
Oh hell yeah!
$4.
Yes, with the black and white of the characters.
Yeah, it's clean. That's a clean looking cover.
Any Alex Ross Batman? I don't know if Alex Ross has done a lot of Batman outside of like maybe Justice or Kingdom Come, but like solo Batman, I don't know.
Man, I'm trying to think if I've seen a lot of solo Alex Ross Batman. The answer's kind of no. He's always with somebody else whenever Alex Ross.
Yeah.
Well, while I think on whether I've seen that in the box or not, put up a 2-issue Detective Comics 693 and 694, a Poison Ivy 2-parter.
Ooh.
2 comics, $5, going down on G. G for growing. So that's what Ivy does.
Any 3 Jokers variants?
I mean, I'm going to be real with you. I haven't combed through the box yet, dog. Maybe.
Okay, how many on that Teen Titans?
Just 2.
They're going to Ralph and Chris St. George.
Ooh, I lied. 3. There's
Ooh.
1 more.
Then Jennifer DuPont is getting one as well.
2.
Thank you.
Well, now that I got space to fill, why don't we do related to, because it's on B, no, it's on C. Related to that, we have the DC Comics Essentials First Dark Knight Returns.
Ooh.
Put that down at a affordable $3, just in case you want to read that in physical format and not watch the animated movie, which I know you did. The Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. Raish? Is it Raish or Ra's?
As Carney would say, I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, I have. I grew up saying Raz, but then somebody said Raish, and then I was like, well, that's probably correct. And it never went back. Either way, Robin 168 with this sick Bat Family versus sketch cover.
Ooh.
It is the second print sketch cover because that's what DC was doing at the time. So we're gonna go $8 on this bad boy.
Do they have as I like to call it, Spatman? Spawn Batman.
Spatman. Maybe.
I know they're releasing a new Spawn Batman, I think. Or like a re-release.
Because I had some Spawn Batman last week. I think it might have gotten bought. If I run across it, I will 100% put it up and mention you by name. Or Jen will help me do that. We'll figure it out.
For St. George is taking that detective set with Poison Ivy on G.
Nice.
And Ralph is taking the Dark Knight DC Essentials.
Okay.
And also coming in first for that Robin on E. Any Batman Who Laughs or Bob Kane?
Almost for sure, Bob Kane. I haven't seen a lot of Batman Who Laughs. What I'm surprised is that nobody has asked for Harley Quinn.
Give him time.
I mean, that's kind of weird. I mean, I was ready to preempt that with this Neil Adams variant
Oh, someone
cover.
just said any Harley.
Yeah,
Quinn.
any Harley Quinn. Hey, here's a Neil Adams variant cover of 25. It's $10.
Unfortunately, Ralph beat you out for that Robin, Fabio.
We have potentially one of my favorite covers of all time, the 9th annual Batman with the many faces, just full-on dramatic Bruce, just going through all the stages of grief at once. I love this. I would have this on a poster if I could. Just $4 for it. Take it home. Look at it. Enjoy quality art in your home.
Ralph, we will pass on the compliments to our shipping team, Zach and Alex and Brock.
And Zach.
And Zach.
New Zach.
Oh, we have a second Zach, a
Yeah.
third Zach, because we have some ball Zach.
So many Zachs.
Yeah, it's becoming the new Daniel.
Yeah, they don't know, but one of them will have to be like, oh, I just don't like it.
Thunderdome. They need to fight it out to determine the one true Zach. I've got 5 issues worth of Starfire.
Ooh.
I feel like the Puzzle Note's kind of ruining that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Okay, and you know what? Put that because she dates Dick. So adjacent.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna bring that up. That's probably one of the more realistic DC couples.
Eddie Page will take the Harley Quinn on E.
Is that the Neil Adams?
Yes.
I have 2 of them, which means the one on the board is the last one.
And then someone said that they don't remember which is which, but one pronunciation of race or rage or however you pronounce it, one is an Arabic pronunciation, the other one's Hebrew pronunciation.
Oh, that's a cool breakdown of it. I want to know which is which.
You can find out during the break. Ralph is taking the Batman annual with the many faces of Batman. On F, sorry. That's probably important. And Chris St. George is taking that Starfire set. Any Batman slabs?
I do have a Batman slab. I know my tradition is to give it to you when you ask for it. However, not this go around because I have things that I'm trying to do.
He's got plans.
Yeah, I've got a certain point I'm trying to reach before I put the slab up. We've got book 9 of Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. This dramatic Carrie Kelly soaring cover. $6 on it here on D. I want to break the Batman streak, just, so you know that there's
break
still
the bat?
more. Yeah, I'm trying to break the bat. And I just want you to know that it's not all Batman all the time. I do actually have other comics, believe it or not, such as The Amazing Spider-Man issue 80, in which Peter is on the trail of the chameleon, who I've always thought is more of a Batman villain, personally. I mean, you would need to be a pretty dope detective to track him down. $48 on this bad boy.
DK3 on D going to Ralph. John Lucio taking the other copy of Pearly on E.
All right, all right.
Thank you, thank you.
Not related, but just cool. Issue 2 of Dark Horse's Predator, just because the cover rocks. And remember, one time Batman fought the Predator? Now I can make connections all day, dude. We can stretch the limits of what's possible on the Batman show. And you can have this Predator comic for $10. It's in very fine condition if you care about that, but honestly, just a rad Predator.
Thomas Wolf is taking that ASM on F.
And the
Thank you,
button.
thank you.
Our bottom row is absolutely popping.
Mm-hmm. Also, no, I'm surprised more people aren't picking up that Detective 1000 for half off. Like, that's probably cheaper than what we paid for it.
The third issue of the Brian Q. Miller Batgirl during the Batman Reborn.
Ooh.
Very dramatic, mysterious cape cover. Near mint condition for it, $10. G for Gordon. That's very funny. Oh, what?
Sure, Ralph, I can give you absolutely nothing for free on F.
Is there nothing on it?
Mhm.
Is somebody trying to clown me for having spaces open? Dog.
He's working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Got this
Ooh.
Batman Killing Time, specifically the Carlos Deoda Pro variant. What is that? Comics Pro variant? Yeah, that's what
Oh
it
shit,
says.
that's cool.
It is very cool. It's in near mint minus condition. Actually, I want to hold it up just for a second more. Is that centered in frame?
Mm-hmm. I love the
Yeah, here's smartass. Now it's on F.
question marks. Since it's Batman night, the people want to hear your best I'm Batman.
Okay. Let me try and...
Get in the mood.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I do find myself enjoying Batman voices that are normal. I'm very much over the gruff, "I'm Batman." Like, that is a crazy thing. But if you ask me for my best on Batman, 1,000% of the time, it's going to be an unintelligible grunt. It's just going to be, "I'm Batman."
How many killing times?
2.
I got Jennifer DuPont and Ralph. And also, correction, on G, that's Stephanie Brown, not Barbara.
Is that Stephanie? That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, Blondie.
The worst Batgirl.
Whoa, take that back, dog.
The worst Batgirl.
We have no viewers now.
I specifically made sure you had her first
But-
spoiler tonight.
I mean, we can have a little bit more with Batgirl number 1, you know, for any Steph heads out there.
Mm-hmm.
You poor unfortunate souls.
Hated that.
You have yet to appreciate Cassandra Cain for what she is.
Why can't we like both? Some people like both.
Yeah.
Including Stephanie Brown's boyfriend. On and off again, on again.
Oh!
Batgirl on F, going to George Stephanopoulos,
Which one is on it?
the number 1.
I have more than one of the number 1.
And then for the number 3, would you go down to 6? You have it at 10.
I won't go down to 6, but I'll do a combo of F and G for 24.
Wait, but we already sold one at 20, number 1. So you're discounting G more.
Yeah.
But only if they buy both.
Only if they buy both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, I am famously bad at math, but I feel like it is a combo offer. That does kind of speak for itself. Well, while you ruminate.
oh, I actually have the answer to which is the Arabic pronunciation, which is Hebrew. Someone did the research for you.
Thank you.
Roz, how it's pronounced when Batman Begins, is the Arabic pronunciation. Raish is the Hebrew pronunciation, which they use in Batman the Animated Series.
I am having a cookout on Saturday, and I cannot wait to tell every person that shows up that exact fact. Thank you very much. You have greatly improved my weekend.
You have greatly improved your cookout.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I got the Batman and Captain America crossover, specifically written by Mr. John Byrne, which is pretty rad. Near mint condition on it. It is $40. Bat and Cap down here on E.
On A, that is Catwoman number 4 from the current run of foil.
Yes, and it's very pretty foil. Look at it. It's nice.
And textured.
And textured. Now, I don't exactly have the first Harley Quinn, but I have the next best thing. Literally, when Paul Dini was writing Batman Adventures, Mad Love right here, the second Harley Quinn, the origin of Harley Quinn, the first appearance in comics of Harley's Hyenas, Bud, and Lou.
Ooh, love them.
And this is the second print Bruce Timm variant.
So lower print one.
Which is very pretty in very fine near mint condition. It's $60. Do I even have a space for this?
No.
I do not. I gotta have a space for it. What is coming down?
We do have Batman slabs that will be up shortly. I don't know if we have signed stuff. And I got Ralph for Catwoman on A. Thomas Wolf is trying to help you clear the board. Wants to know if you do Predator on D for 7. You have it at 10.
Absolutely.
Okay. You've been here long enough.
Be free. Find your happiness somewhere else.
Someone asked for Spawn Batman.
I mean, I don't have Spawn Batman, but I do have the first issue of Spawn in very fine condition for $30.
Ooh.
Delivered fresh.
Yes, yeah. Go be free. Go be with Rhubarb.
Oh, Rhubarb. Little guy.
Patrick Lifford for a Catwoman foil as well.
Man, those Catwomans have kept going. I'm appreciative of that. All right, I'm gonna take down the Dark Knight. I'm going to replace it with this Landscape Batman Superman issue 17.
Oh, is that the Darwin Cook?
It is. It's in near mint condition. It's $5. It's very pretty to look at.
Batman 423 has not gone up yet. We're playing that one close to our chest.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Ralph wants to know if you do that Spawn for half off.
Do it for $21.
Your Batman Who Laughs guy. Acetate cover.
Ooh. That's been.
And you can trust us.
Yeah.
Unlike other people
Two staples.
in the comics industry, you can trust us with the Year of the Villain, Batman Who Laughs, acetate cover. It is $4. It is on A.
Bye, Sienna.
And now we're locked in the warehouse. No escape.
Ralph will pass on that Spawn. That Spawn is in very fine condition. But he will take that Year of the Villain.
Cool.
Oh, well, Sienna's never done.
Never. I also have the first issue of Mother Panic. Art by Tommy Lee Edwards, friend of the store, friend of the show. We love Tommy Lee. Mother Panic, the first issue, is in near mint condition, and it is $6.
DeShields wants to know if you do that Mad Love second print for 40. You have it at 60.
We'll do it for $50. What? That's cool. All right, time to clear some space.
I think it might be time for Elmer Fudd to come down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can you put him with his friends?
Don't you want him in the box so you can put him up?
I mean, sure. We can bring him back.
The Shield is countering your counter with 45.
$48.
Oh, I thought you were giving Victor your key to a warehouse.
Oh, I meant these people have been waiting for keys.
I think you're due for a key. Here you are. Are we?
It's 7:40.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. I try and hit the half-hour mark. I don't know. I was just doing Batman stuff.
Just Batmaning away.
Yeah, just Batman in a way. Well, since I lost the plot a little bit, I've got a CGC graded Batman 655 and 9.6 graded condition here on H.
I'm so important about that one.
Normally like to put my slabs, but that's the first appearance of my boy, Damian Wayne. Love Damian. Big Damian fan.
I love that angry little boy.
I do. I do love that angry little guy.
Have you been reading the webtoons Batman family?
I have not.
It's so fun.
It looks like a DC Comics Star Trek Lower Decks kind of thing. That's what it seems to be.
I really hope it goes, because like a lot of webtoons have been getting like published in like graphic novel form. I'm really hoping DC publishes this, because I would love to own it in physical format so I can like loan it out to friends
and have them read it.
Yeah.
Truly the appeal of buying comics.
The Shield is countering your counter to the counter
Lord have mercy.
at 46.
That's the type of shit that makes me put it back up at 50. What did I say? 48?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking to that 48. I'm gonna ditch the Stephanies now that Sienna's gone.
Sienna runs back in.
I'm gonna leave the Detective Comics for a while yet, just because.
Also, no one picking up that Batman Superman Darwin Cook.
Right. I thought that would go immediately. I'm gonna replace it with trademark Cool Trades. The homie Grant Morrison, Serious House and Serious Earth.
Oh, so we're hitting our Grant Morrison requirement.
Yeah, we're hitting our Grant Morrison requirement. I also have a Warren Ellis requirement, but I don't know if we'll fully get there tonight. But this is a first print trade paperback. It is used, it's not brand new, but it's in pretty good shape. I'm pretty picky, and I would buy this. So, hey man, you got my recommendation, especially at $15.
Also, I think it's out of print.
I mean, the hardcover might be, but they churn out paperbacks.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think this edition in particular.
Yeah.
Ralph will take the Mother Panic on A.
I do have more than one of those.
Okay. And then Shield says 48 is okay.
All right.
They all go down eventually.
Let's not threaten the viewers now.
But that's my favorite pastime.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Danielle Herzog is picking up that Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, nice.
Sorry, on F. I keep forgetting to tell you which letter it's on.
I mean, it keeps me situationally aware. Make sure I know what I'm putting down.
Free pop going to Ralph.
Yeah, here's this free pop.
It is broken.
It is, but it's not like super broken. I mean, it's only a little bit broken. Nothing some super glue can't fix. And that'll be a dope-ass little desk toy. Come on, man. That's rad as hell. It's the Flash Batman. It's sick. I like it. I think it's cool. Now I got some spaces to fill, so I'm going to do so with the Dark Knight's Death Metal Guidebook.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, really getting you acquainted with the universe you're diving into when shit gets real crazy. I love that they're just blowing up the whole DC universe for fun. It's awesome.
Both in comics and in the movies.
Yeah.
Fabio will take the guidebook.
I have more than one of the guidebook. The first Damian Wayne is still just kind of cool, and F and G are currently unoccupied. So why don't I do something set-wise?
They're going to be like, why don't I do something crazy? And I'm like, no.
No. I don't do anything crazy ever. I for sure wouldn't sell a whole box of Last Looks.
Can I have the guidebook?
Be crazy. No.
Aw. Sorry, Fabio.
Yeah.
Victor said no.
Yeah. Again, there's more than one of those. Come on down for the guidebook. So right here, I've got a set of not just Batman Year 1, but Batman Year 1, Year 2, and Year 3. All the way through, complete and in near mint condition. The origin of Bruce Wayne, the first Holly Robinson, first Sarah Essen, first Carmine Falcone, first James Gordon Jr. Year 2's got the first Reaper, the first Todd McFarlane Batman, and a gun. First Tim Drake is in Year 3.
First gun ever.
First gun. We invented guns in Batman comics. And if that's a little bit too much, it's a little overwhelming, and much simpler scale, I have just Year 1, just a set of Year 1. Issue 404 is in very fine plus condition. Just Year 1 is on G. Years 1 through 3 is on F.
Would you do that Batman, Superman, Darwin Cook for 3? You have it 5?
Yeah, sure. Let's get out of here.
Matthew, can you send me a message right now and I can make sure to send you an invoice for the remainder of your layaway, just because I don't know if Daniel will be in tomorrow. And I will most certainly not be.
Since we got some Year 1 down there, some Year 2, some Year 3, during the Catwoman run, they did a Catwoman Year 2 with different era covers, fun stuff. Issues 38 through 40 were Catwoman Year 2. So I want to put down the full set on C for Catwoman.
Mm-hmm.
And just for fun, DC Rebirth Harley Quinn issue 16 has a black and white cover with the women of DC Comics. Or something,
Frank Cho.
at least. $4
Frank Cho variant.
on D. That looks like fucking Frank.
Mm-hmm.
I should have known. I should have known by the faces.
Yeah, it's the faces that really set apart of Frank Cho or a drawing.
Look. With Campbell, with Cho, with any of the cheesecake people, it's always faces and another attribute. Like for Campbell, it's torsos. You can always tell a Campbell torso, right?
Yeah, because it's basically non-existent.
No, it's just ripped. It's always ripped. No exceptions.
Oh, by non-existent, I mean like the rib cage.
Oh, yeah, no, we wasp it. We wasp it hard. We got those invisible whalebone corsets.
Like Orca.
Much like lauded Batman villain Orca.
Can you show that Harley Quinn up close?
Yo, Orca would never restrain. Orca's all woman, baby.
You got Power Girl on there. I think that's Wonder Woman on the throne.
Maybe. I honestly can't tell you. It'd be rad as hell if it was just like death out of nowhere. I wish I could afford the Frank Cho Poison Ivy variant on like the Poison Ivy #1s. Just like the old-timey Poison Ivy. That shit is so cool. But it is a little bit out of my price range. Man, since we got one Frank Cho, why don't we do another Frank Cho?
Hell yeah.
Let's do Harley Quinn 20 with a color Frank Cho cover.
With the kitty cat.
With the little kitties. $3 for it. Let me do a little bit of restructuring.
Would you do that Harley Quinn on D for 2? You have it at 4?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's do it. And the bottom shelf is turning into our keys section. Let's see, approximately 0 interest. That shit is crazy.
It's batshit crazy.
It is batshit. If you're new here, if you come via a share link, or if you just forgot that we existed, every purchase tonight is coming free with one of these 2 comics. You cannot request it. It will be random. And one of these masks from this box over here. I got all kinds of shit. I got Catwoman masks. I got Joker masks. You know damn well we got bat masks. Cowls.
That's the one.
Cowls is what I have. Well, I freed up a little time to space. Up here on D, why don't we do Gotham by Gaslight?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the animated movie?
I have seen the animated movie. It's better than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice condensing of the story. It does it pretty well. I was surprised.
It's 2 parts, right?
No, it's just one. That one's self-contained.
Which one's all that's 2 parts?
Long Halloween is 2 parts.
Oh no, Long Halloween. Long Halloween is 2 parts. Yeah, but the Gotham by Gaslight was phenomenal.
It was good.
I mean, the DC animated stuff in general is just so good.
So the first Damian Wayne here is a 9.6. Right next door to it, see, I can't be defeated. Right next door to it, I'm going to put down the CGC graded 9.8 Justice League 50.
Ooh, oh, also celebrating Daniel. Isn't that first Jessica Cruz's Green Lantern?
It is. It's the first Jessica Cruz. It's the first appearance of Wonder Woman's brother, Jason, but kind of whatever. And the reason it's here now today is because it's the first mention of the 3 Jokers. We're going to put that down on I. I'm going to get some water, which I've recently learned that it's a theory in the comment section that this is not water.
Oh! They got their own little Ultimate
I
Comics
assure
conspiracy
you,
theories.
I only get weirder as the night goes on because I work very early. And we go very late here on the Ultimate Comics live show.
So he's awake for very long.
Awake for a very long time.
David Gregory is going to take that Gotham by Gaslight on
Cool,
D.
cool.
Alex Mendez is taking that Harley Quinn on A.
Is that the color show?
Yeah.
I have more than one of those.
Perfect. But are we just putting up like Daniel picks tonight to supplement?
I miss Dan. I love you, but I miss Dan.
I miss him too.
All right. What else I got? I know this is Jimenez art because he worked on this book. Yeah, is Failsafe the character?
Yeah.
Is that who this is?
Yeah.
Yo, who is this guy? He looks
I don't know.
rad as hell.
I read Batman very sporadically.
Yo, is this like a Robo Batman? Is he called Failsafe because he lives in the cave and pops out and Bruce gets fucked up? Yo, someone tell me who Failsafe is.
Batman.
Either way, this is in very fine near mint condition. It's a Jimenez variant cover. It's $8.
He's a villain introduced very recently. He was introduced in 125. Trying to stop the Dark Knight after he was framed for murder. He's described as Batman's doomsday.
Oh, damn.
And Jennifer DuPont will take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm about to do something stupid.
Oh, no.
I mean, look, it's just going to feel dumb. We'll get there when we get there. I'm going to fill out Lot B with Batgirl 47 because the playing card variant cover is very cool and I like it a lot.
Also, I think that's Dodson art.
I think it's who?
The Dodsons?
It is Terry Dodson.
I recognize Terry and Rachel Dodson anywhere.
I could find his signature relatively easily.
Yeah, that's one of the things I really enjoy about Dodson art as well, is because they sign it in a way that you can see it, so you can identify it.
All right, so I'm tempted to take down.
Bobby will take that back, girl.
I have more than one of those. I'm sensing a trend.
So Michelle Southers.
Oh, okay, well now I'm out.
Thank you.
All right, so that frees me up a space. Look, I don't want to take down the slabs or the year ones. The Batman Captain America has been here for a while, and I feel safe doing that again on Last Look, so we can take that down.
What issue is that? The Batgirl is issue 47. So it's from the most recent run they had.
I'm going to take down the guidebook. I'll leave Catwoman for a while yet, but she is on the chopping block. I'm going to put down a 2-trade paperback set of Batman and Robin Eternal, which both of these trades is coming in at $40. It is the sequel to Batman Eternal, which Batman Eternal rips. It is one of my favorite recent Batman comics, even in spite of it not being super great. It's just wild. It is a Batman comic for people that love Batman. It goes so deep and does so much weird shit. Batman Eternal goes so hard. I haven't read Batman and Robin Eternal, but I'm sure it's good. And that's the first 2 volumes of it for $40.
Willie T picked up a Harley on A, so we have one remaining.
Nice. I saw you swing over and pick them up.
Yeah, I sniped it.
I'm going to fill out D with a little bit of Riddler action.
Ooh.
Yeah, Batman, One Bad Day, The Riddler. It's work by Tom King.
I love that guy.
Gorgeous cover. Who did this shit? Whose signature is this?
It should be on the back on the barcode.
It says Marquez. I mean, I don't open things that have tape on it. This is brand new. This is from a store. It is a 1 in 25 variant. It's $10, so it's coming in under ratio. So hell yeah, buy that shit. E is currently open. Needs something.
Don't forget, share this video and be entered into a chance to win that sick Batman Funko comic covers pop.
Absolutely. Share this link. Do some stuff. Let's get active.
Share it with your grandma.
Yeah, have your grandma tune in. I'll mind my language.
At your kid's school.
I won't say any more F words. I'll undo one more button. Get your grandma in here. It'll be great. I'm going to put down The Amazing Spider-Man in 161 since I'm enjoying breaking the Batman with Spider-Man. It's in near mint condition. It's the first Jigsaw.
Ooh.
But more importantly, Nightcrawler is hanging out with Peter in this one, and that rules. It's $100. $100 for Amazing Spider-Man issue 161.
Only 20 issues away for that magic number.
Right, the number everyone loves.
It is kind of weird, like how a lot of important characters debut in issue 181s.
Is that a trend?
Well, I mean, I can think of at least two off the top of my head. Because you have Wolverine, which you could argue. Poison Ivy is Batman 181.
See, I didn't know that.
I think Daredevil 181 might be another important one.
Crazy. All right, we'll do that. And this, which means two things have to come down.
Probably that Harley on A.
Yeah, probably the Harley on A. Probably Catwoman. I said she was on the chocolate block, and she is.
Yeah. Her 9 lives are over.
I would like to remind the audience that not only do we have a layaway program, but I'm accepting offers. No one has given a fucking peep about any of this.
I'm most surprised at that first Damian Wayne for under $100 that no one has.
Right. If I didn't already have something in my sights to buy from tonight's show, I would be interested in that. Anyway, my personal biases aside. Catwoman 77 is an Adam Hughes cover.
Ooh.
And it is specifically the cover that was used for the Adam Hughes art book.
Nice.
There is a little tiny bit of print rub on this, so it's marked down. It's $10. An affordable Adam Hughes Catwoman, something that people just go nuts over. I mean, Adam Hughes is very good at drawing. Credit where credit is due. I also have Rising Dawn / Event Leviathan, which minus 1,000 points for terrible puns. It's Michael Bendis doing weird DC Universe shit. Issues 1 through 6, as well as the specials from Event Leviathan, which I haven't read this. I assume it's still the same Leviathan, that the clone of Damian that they raised to just be what Damian was quote unquote supposed to be. I assume that that's what this Leviathan is still. Someone talk to me about it if that's not the case. Either way, a 6-issue mystery thriller, according to the billing on the cover. Again, 1 through 6 and specials, $20 for the lot. Event Leviathan. Get the fuck out of here.
Daredevil 181 is the death of Elektra.
Oh shit. Yo, you might be onto something. That's a significant event.
I got the conspiracy theories. Jennifer Dupont will take that Catwoman on A.
Cool.
Thank you.
Another ratio variant, a 1 in 25 for Batman Superman World's Finest issue 6. I've said it on the show before, but I'm loving the DC minimal trade dress.
Oh, I love
It's so
that.
nice.
And I love the fact that sometimes they'll do it on non-ratios, like just
Doing
variant.
it. Just let me look at it. Just let me look at the stuff. And it saves me from paying a whole ass premium for Virgin covers. Speaking of, $10. $10 for a 1 in 25 variant.
Anything with Red Hood.
Yeah, you know I got some Red Hood. It was in the preview books. I got some other stuff lurking here in the thing. And I don't know. Here, let me dig out some Red Hood. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy just yet. I still have a lot of time.
We still haven't even gone break.
Yeah, we haven't even gone on break yet. I got 30 minutes to the break.
Yeah, no, Victor and I are planning to unionize.
Unironically? Yeah. 100%. All right. Look, we'll do real Red Hood after the break, which is at 8:30 or somewhere thereabouts, just in case you didn't know that. Sometimes I forget. Something's going to get swapped out. It's probably the Spider-Man because it is Batman night. I'm going to swap that out for a Death in the Family set, 426 to 429. All in fine, very fine. Taking you through the Batman and Robin. Jason beat the hell up. Classic monocle Joker. Again, fine, very fine. Complete Death in the Family, $125. Not quite Red Hood, but an important step in getting there. And while that's up, I'm going to do my best to find some other cool Red Hood here in the box.
Chris St. George will take that Death in the Family set.
Wow, that went immediately. Okay.
May I interest you in the first Damian Wayne?
That's one of our preview books, too. Zoop. I will fill that E slot, since that's now the official Jason Todd garage, with the Batman Annual 25.
Nope, never mind. This is still available.
Play with my emotions.
Luckily, I hadn't written down the name.
Yeah, so I don't have to make a new post note or anything. I just put it right back.
Still available.
Still available. Come on down. But now I've been talking about this other Red Hood thing, so I gotta put this shit up.
I guess maybe. Oh, no, wait. Justin Johnson will take it on layaway.
Oh my god.
The take backs.
Sold. Officially sold. All right, well, now I'm going to replace it with that Batman Annual 25, which is the origin of Red Hood, which is $20 in near mint condition and something that you just might need after the break. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Okay. Batman Annual for Chris St. George on E. Do you have more than one?
I do not.
All right.
That was on the list of things if nobody bought it, I was going to. Because I just like that cover a lot.
See, I don't make a list. I just take the things and put them on the spreadsheet with my name on them.
See, what I've started doing, I mean, I was just poaching things outright for a hot minute. But what I've started doing is putting them up. Like, I don't want to use my powers to give myself an unfair advantage. I don't want to just squirrel something away. So I put it up. And if someone wants to make offers on it, they're bidding against me.
So in your head, you're like, I'm paying more.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how much do I care about this? Which, speaking of things that I care about, Detective Comics issue 441 is a giant 100-page special in which this dude is pouring some kind of like molten shit on Batman and Robin. But more importantly, this is the first appearance of Harvey Bullock.
Ooh.
It's in good plus condition, and it's $15.
423 time people are asking. Yeah, hold your horses.
I don't know. I mean, it's been long enough. And if Sienna was going to come in here and be like, excuse me, where are your keys? I believe it's time you put up a key. Then I fucking believe it's time that I put up a key. So why don't I do so? Fine plus. There it is.
Is it direct or newsstand?
Oh, good question. Well, I'll be. That's newsstand.
Would you do detective on E for 10? You have it 15.
Which detective is on here?
It's a 100-pager.
Yeah, sure. That sounds fine to me.
Don't forget, we do offer layaway, people.
So we have that big ass set of Event Leviathan up there. So, I mean, it's a terrible pun. But this is a sick ass cover. This is Event Leviathan 5. And it's like a paint splatter variant. It's so cool.
That's sick.
I'm a huge fan. And a huge fan of a $4 price point, Playboy.
Does the Batman 357 go up?
Has the Batman 357 gone up?
Is it in the box?
Let's look.
We do not have a Batman 181.
The Batman 357 has not gone up.
Is that called Batman Event Leviathan or just the Event Leviathan?
Event Leviathan.
That, do you have more than one?
We do not.
That is going to Jennifer DuPont.
I'll tell you what, if this McFarlane goes, I'll put up the other big one, the 357. I'll put that up right now if that McFarlane goes.
What's the condition on that McFarlane again?
It is fine plus. If you want more detailed condition evaluations, I'll be happy to do so.
Oh shit, you undersold this Event Leviathan. Interiors by Believe.
I mean, I said that I haven't read it.
It's right there.
I don't know shit about shit. Just vibe.
We have an offer for the McFarlane.
Do we now?
So you have it at 200. Would you do 140?
140 is a skosh low for me personally, especially since I feel like this could probably benefit from a clean and press and it's newsstand. If it's a 200 and your offer is 140,
Someone just upped the offer. I don't know if you want to hear it.
I do want to hear it.
150 from Gustavus.
I think I want to start us by knocking $15 off.
That would be 285.
185.
185.
It's 85 more expensive now. But yeah,
So,
185 is kind of where I'm looking with that. Gotta find me an open space for another set. E is open. Hell yeah. Let's go. Detective Comics 604, 605, 606, and 607. More Jason Todd adjacent. Because look at that. Creepy. A Detective Comics Alan Grant Clayface story.
Ooh.
The Mud Pack. Just $10 for all of it.
For St. George, we'll take the Mud Pack.
Nice. Good choice. Good choice.
No?
We've really been living up to the Batman special name here. Nothing but Batman. Batman all the time.
Well, we've had some Spidey.
I mean, yeah, like twice.
And some Predator.
That one time.
Mark said he'd do 155.
175, and you got a deal.
To be clear, that's for that Batman 423.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, 175. You got a deal.
Gustavus just said claim B for 175.
That's not the person I was counter offering, though. Although I guess if I say it and you swing in the comments.
We really do this more on a case-by-case basis. I don't think we actually have a standard
We
procedure.
do. That's a little bit of a fucky situation for me. You guys should decide who is getting it, / if one of you wants to overbid from 175, do that. I'm going to let the comments play out because I don't want to just hand it to someone sniping you, friend.
Someone said flip a coin.
Ooh, someone has watched the Ultimate Comics live show with me before.
Gustavo says he'll stand down if the person you countered offer takes the offer.
Okay, sure. Fine by me. I mean, that's more or less what I said. Like, if they want to up the offer on him, like if they want to say like 176, we can go from there.
What is the Batman in the lower right screen corner? Not for sale, but you can show him off.
Yeah, yo.
I think he's a coin bank.
Yeah, it's a like Rocksteady Arkham Asylum bank. Isn't that shit cool? I think it's cool.
I don't know if we have more Batman banks in the stores, but if you guys want to get some good deals on some Batman stuff this weekend.
We haven't talked about the sale. Yeah, at every brick and mortar physical Ultimate Comics location.
And on our website, it's a different deal, but there's still a deal.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that from the newsletter. Which, hey, subscribe to the Ultimate Comics newsletter. It rips. I'm subscribed to it, not fucking working. But in every Ultimate Comics store, every Batman thing is buy 2, get 1 free. Yeah, every Batman
Mix and
thing.
match.
Mix and match. Do whatever. Batman Day, we're celebrating. And I do know...
Saturday only, I think.
Saturday only. With Batman Day proper. And what's the deal on eBay? Isn't there like specific variants that are discounted? But you don't have to do anything for those discounts. There's no promo codes or anything. We'll just have that running on Saturday if you want to do your shopping from the comfort of your home.
What's the difference between F and G?
I've been trying to put down this Dark Knight for
Never.
so long. F is years 1 through 3. G is just year 1. And E is Dark Knight's Metal, the 1 in 100 first issue.
Oh, hell yeah.
The whole pentagram summoning circle shit. All right, our deliberation from McFarlane is done. If we haven't heard back, this goes to the other guy. And I did promise, if McFarlane sold, then I would put up the 357. However, it is not just 357. It is Batman 357, 358, and 359. Whole bunch of Killer Croc action. Come on down. Newsstand on the 357, the 8, and the 9. Shit, they're all newsstand. That's rad as hell.
Newsstand set?
Newsstand set. They're in fine, very fine condition, all the way up to very fine plus on the later issue. So here we go. $250 for a 3-issue set, which 357 is the first cameo of Jason Todd, if you're curious, and Killer Croc. 358 is the first Killer Croc cover. 359 is the Killer Croc origin. 357 is in very fine near mint. 358, it's in fine, very fine. 359 is very fine plus. There. That's all the information you could possibly need. It's $250.
May have mentioned earlier and I missed it. I'm also not a huge fan of the Bat, but why is today Batman Day? I think today is the Batman special because Saturday DC declared Batman Day.
Yeah, I have at this point like 3 different Batman days on my phone because historically DC has celebrated this on the day the first Batman comic came out. They have it on the day that the Batman movie came out in 1989. Like where Batman Day is kind of.
Okay, apparently it falls on the 3rd Saturday in September. There is a reason to their madness.
Okay, then what is special? What is special about the 3rd Saturday? Is it just declared?
It declared.
What? There has to be an anniversarial reason.
Well, actually, the first Batman Day was originally on July 23rd, 2014, to make sure it coincided with Comic-Con in San Diego.
That's a fucking cop-out. That's my 3rd one. I was trying to figure out what my 3rd one was.
Yeah, so they basically just, like, move it around to make sense with their plans.
Boo!
Would you do Dark Knight's Metal 1 in 100 for 12? You have it at 20.
I do it for $15. I guess these slabs need to go. Word? Okay.
Our cable wants to know. Justice League. Justice League 50. Have it at flat hundo. You do 80.
I have got a talking to for deals on slabs.
Oh, you got called into the office.
So I'll do it for 90. I'll do it for $90.
Also, David, we can't do deals in conjunction with layaway. So if you want to offer 200 outright, let us know. Or you can do 250 on layaway.
That's exactly how that works. Thank you, Jen.
Chris St. George has 15 as a deal for that 1 in 100 Dark Knight's Battle on E.
Cool.
And we have 15 minutes until break.
I need like a steam whistle. Woo! Break time.
Our counter was 90 for that one, Ralph. We cannot go lower.
All right, down on E, I want to put down a little set. Let me take the sticker off so we get the full thing because I'm a big fan of the artwork. Batman Grave Consequences.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, it's super rad art. I mean, that like gives you a taste of what to expect for Grave Consequences.
It kind of almost gives me like animated.
Oh, it gets better.
Ooh, that's so cool.
And now the finale.
Oh, that is sick.
A like animated looking Red Hood mask that isn't overly cartoonish. Yo, it's like a Bruce Timm, Alex Ross hybrid. This shit rocks. Big fan. 3 issues, $6.39 all the way to $6.40.
Wait.
$6.41.
Okay, I was like, wait, that's
Words. They're all in near mint condition and they're $10. I'm hyping it up a lot for a $10 purchase, but it's just rad.
You know what you can hype up?
What can I hype up?
What's on B?
What is on B? Oh shit. Okay. Ooh. B is the big thing we have up currently. B is Batman 357, 358, and 359. 357 is the first Jason Todd cameo, first Killer Croc cameo. 358 is the first Killer Croc cover. 359 is the first Killer Croc origin. 357 is in very fine near mint condition. 358 is in fine plus. And 359 is in very fine plus. Those are important things about these issues and their conditions. All 3 of them for $250.
Ralph came in first for that Grave Consequences set.
So you scoop it.
Someone wants to know how Harrison is.
I mean, by all accounts, doing good. Living. Hanging out. His hair is still fantastic.
Has he been growing out the mustache?
I hope so. I haven't seen him in a little while. Been trying to. My man's busy as hell.
Ralph wants to know if you do 150 for B. You have it at 250. Would you do $100 off?
I would not do $100 off. Yeah.
Oh, and Davis wants to know if you do $50 off, flat $200.
Now that's enticing. Flat 200. I mean, that's our biggest thing right now by a long shot. No disrespect to all 3 years.
All 3 years.
But yo, for $222.
Ooh, 222.
222. You got a deal.
Matthew, your screen will usually have you first. That's just the way Facebook works because your phone doesn't have to. Basically, when you comment on Facebook, it doesn't have to travel as far to get to your phone as it does to get to our screen. I actually have you coming in third, so that's why we have to go with our feed because it's going to be different for everyone. Ben Davis says, sure, 222.
222. Making deals out here, baby.
Wheeling and dealing.
Wheeling and dealing.
Oh, it's a set. I didn't realize. I thought it was just the one.
No. I spent all that time talking about the issues.
I have to multitask, sir.
Well, I don't. The luxury of being on this side of the camera, I get to just hang and put up dope ass shit like the 1 in 10 Batwoman Detective Comics 860 with a second feature from the homie The Question, who I've only recently learned that the Bruce Timm Justice League made Question fans out of a whole generation of people. This 1 in 10 dramatic Batwoman dive bombing cover is $60 in near mint minus condition. It fucking rocks. Big fan. Other things I want to put up is a Two-Face two-parter, Detective Comics 580 and 581. $15 for the Two-Face two-parter.
Two-Face, Two Furious.
Two-Face, Two Furious.
Ralph is offering 85 on I. You countered someone else at 90, but they haven't.
I did.
They haven't responded.
Well, I was just about to take H down. I will allow the person that I countered at 90 time to respond, or you can take 90 and take it right now this second.
So,
But
Mark Cable, our official counter is 90. Let us know.
But I'm just going to stall, because if they don't respond for about 60 seconds, they're not watching me. And no one's allowed to not watch me.
That wasn't you, Ralph. That was Mark.
See, I don't know what's going on screen because nobody's bought me a TV to see the comments yet.
I mean, we're already possibly firing people to get a new statue for Durham.
A new statue? The Spider-Man isn't good enough for Durham?
Spider-Man needs a friend.
No, he doesn't. I need a TV so I can see the comments.
Also, I feel like a TV would be a lot cheaper than a new statue.
So much more affordable.
Can you repeat B? Specifically the numbers and conditions?
Yo, the Two-Face two-parter? The Two-Face two-parter is down here. Detective Comics 580 and 581. I didn't say conditions because conditions were not listed on these comics.
Ooh.
So now I'm going to open them up and grade them live. That's what I'm going to do.
Ooh, that's what the people tune in for. Live grading.
Live grading. The real ultimate.
I mean,
comics
people stream all
experience.
kinds of shit, so. That is service, George. It's the kind of customer service you get from the Ultimate Comics Live Show.
I mean, I'm going to tell you that they're not low-grade copies, just so you don't feel like I'm, wasting your time. Because it is a $15 comic. Going through a grade feels like, oh, this one's in better shape. The 581 is in better shape than the 580 for sure. But they're still both pretty good comics. Gloss on the cover. Nice and smooth. Pages aren't particularly yellowed. I'm going to go...
Do you need this?
Nah, probably not. I'm going to go very fine minus on this guy. And very fine plus on this guy.
All right. How about $12 then?
Sold. That's service. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba. All right, I'm taking I down. I's going to the 85 guy.
All right. So, Ralph, that's going to you for $85. Getting this protective set. Yeah, Matthew, I noticed. I've seen people getting a lot, posting on the Ultimate Comics Facebook group, the live show Facebook group, when they get books back from CGC. And I noticed CGC has gotten a lot harsher in their grading recently.
You're telling me, dude. I got shit graded from CG3 and I got hoed. Unbelievably hoed. I did not deserve a 9.6, a 9.4, and a 9.0 CGC. All of those need to be boosted. Every single one of them. I'm so mad. Let's see. Let's see if we got some cool shit.
You got about 5-ish minutes until break.
Okay. Well, if that's what we're doing, then before we get there, I want to take a
Ralph,
look.
yes, you did get I.
I'm going to take a little bit of time to highlight my friend, your friend,
Everyone's friend.
Tim Drake.
Yeah.
The best Robin.
Love him.
As much
Yeah,
as I
he
love
loved Solo.
Damien, Tim Drake is by far the most well-adjusted member of the Bat family. The complete year 3, 436 to 439, is when you are introduced to our friend Tim Drake. You can have all of it right here for $20.
Hey Victor, you know before the show I was telling you about how like the fake phishing emails that my employer sends me to test me are so obvious?
Oh, yeah.
I just got a second one.
Please open.
Good day. I am sharing a job information to students who may be interested in working at UNICEF for $500 weekly.
$500 weekly is not bad. I mean, that sounds like a promising phishing email right there. Sounds like a very lucrative scam.
But again, no subject line.
No subject. Here's a job.
I'm also not a student.
Stop and think to yourself, do I deserve something for nothing? The answer is no.
Any weird bat burst trades?
You know, I'm going to go fishing during the break. We're real close.
Fishing.
Yeah, I'm going to go looking. I'm going to go looking in our little box and see if I can dig up some weird Batman shit. You got my promise on that. I'm going to put down some New 52, specifically the first issue of Batwing, which this is Lucius Fox's son, right?
I think so.
I mean, I know that like there are 2 of them, and one is Lucius Fox's son, and the other one isn't. Either way, it's the first issue. It's near mint, and it's $5.
That's New 52, that one, yeah.
It is. And other real cheap stuff, the Batman Fear State Omega is going to be coming in here also at half off, like the thing we had earlier, near mint condition, for just $2. And that fills out our board. Since we're so close to the break, I think I might just vibe it out. Because we're like, what, minutes away at this point?
No. That's not Luke Fox. Luke Fox is introduced in Batwing 19.
Okay. So who is this guy?
That is David Zobim. I'm mispronouncing that name so badly.
Hey, and that's a great note to go on a break to.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah, we don't know who Batwing is. Do you? Tune in next time.
We'll be right back.
By next time, I mean in like 5 minutes.
And the new Ultimate Comics.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a rad feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One time, please.
I've been caught with my in my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there.
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times, and I was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left, a few weeks went by, came back, and guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Super Secret Warehouse. We have so many unprocessed boxes, literally thousands. What you just saw in the little shot was not even half of just unprocessed long boxes that we have not gone through yet. This is the stuff we use for our live show, so I thought it'd be really fun to give you guys a behind the scenes look and hopefully find gold. If not, it should still be pretty fun to see what's in this box. All right, let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh, heck yeah. This is the first print of Ultimate Spider-Man 1. This is the OG printing. You know, you got a couple ticks on the spine there, but still probably like a $50 book. Pretty nice. And that is pretty hot right now. Oh, snap. I am very surprised I censored myself. This is the first issue of Knights of the Old Republic. This is a super hot book right now. I am really happy about that. That is awesome. Okay, alright, back to the box. Okay.
Hey, we're back.
Oh shit. Oh, hey. Look, I keep my promises and I pop my knees when I stand up. I'm an old man. All right.
Ralph got that Batwing #1, and the Batman year 1 is Frank Miller.
Yeah, that's Frank Miller.
Feel free to make us an offer.
A good old-fashioned parents dying Frank Miller year 1 story.
Oh my god, have you seen the?
You mean Commissioner Gordon's baby?
The Harley Quinn animated series.
I have not.
They just did a recent episode where Harley basically is Bruce's therapist,
and
it's amazing.
Okay, so. Well, I mean, if you got stuff to talk about, I mean, I was gonna like start a board refresh.
Wants to know if you would do D and F together for 125.
D and F for 125.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. I'll do D and F together for 185 is what I will do. And I'm going to fill H in. So I went digging for weird trades. And yeah, like Batman weird trades are somewhat hard to come by because lots of Batman trades are pretty Batman. I mean, you know what to expect. But I'm going to take down this ratio variant. I have 2 slots. So the first thing is not that weird. It's just the first volume of the Silver Age Justice League Collected Edition, which, I mean, it counts. Batman's in it. And it is weird because the Silver Age was fucking weird.
Yeah.
So, hey, I mean, this includes Mystery in Space, all that shit. Fucking Doom with a Star Diamond when Starro shows up and Chief Wheeler's like, oh, fuck, it's a starfish. But why I was willing to put this up is, yo, full disclosure, I don't love the Marvel Masterworks black and white stuff. Yo, I like my comics to have color. I don't know why I'm saying yo so much. Either way.
So people listen.
This is in color, which I greatly appreciate. So a first volume, pretty thick Silver Age Justice League is what I'm going to put on A. And the only weird trade that I found, but it is plenty fucking weird, is actually bagged up. And it looks like it might be new, which would be insane.
Considering
So
how old it is.
Let's look. I mean,
that thing is older than me.
It is unbroken on the spine.
If it's a first edition, that's older than I am.
The dust cover doesn't look to be damaged at all. Like, not really a lot of shelf wear. It's just, yo, it's old as hell.
It's from 94.
Yeah, it's from 1994. Damn, this book is older than you?
Yeah.
Tragic.
I'm the same age as the third book.
Well, this is the second in the Batman is a Vampire trilogy.
But you don't have to, you don't have to read them in order.
They're fun. You should. It gets real bananas. So this is the middle one. Bloodstorm is the middle. It goes Red Rain, Bloodstorm, and then Crimson something. And it gets progressively more insane. They sort of tried to do a little bit of like a diet, kid-friendly adaptation of the Batman Becomes a Vampire thing. It didn't do it justice at all. This shit rocks. Look it up on Wikipedia and just skim the plot and tell me that this shit is not insane. But anyway, this is a hardcover Batman Bloodstorm collected for $25. I mean, this is probably out of print as hell. If I had to guess. I
don't think DC is really looking to reprint that.
Probably not, because it gets bad.
Ralph is clarifying that actually he mistyped. He meant just F for 125.
Oh, okay. So just F. It's been up there for a hot minute, right? So I'm willing to bargain on this. I'm willing to do some crazy shit. I can go down to $160. Almost set a 5. 160. $160, and you can take that shit home.
You ever read Batman Blood Rain?
I mean, is that talking about Red Rain? Like, am I wrong? Is it Blood Rain? Is it Red Rain?
It's Red Rain, Bloodstorm, and then Crimson Mist.
Is Blood Rain something I don't know about?
I don't see anything
besides
online
like
for Blood Rain.
a very like boob focused video game from the 2000s.
Did they do a crossover with Batman?
Yo, no, but that would be tight. A Blood Rain Batman book would be dope. I would like it. Man, I'm so glad that I'm already married.
Yeah, where he's fighting Dracula, that's Red Rain.
Yeah, and then, like, spoiler, he wins that fight. But he also loses a great deal more in the process. And then the other two stories, the other two Elseworld things, I think that it might have been the first Elseworld story that was allowed to continue. Fact check me on that. I think Red Rain might have been the first Elseworlds that they were just like, hey, we got more of this. And after Bruce defeats Dracula by becoming a vampire himself, he attempts to use his vampiric powers for good in Bloodstorm, and some really bad shit happens. And then by the third volume, he is completely off the fucking rails and has to be put down. It's wild. It's a wild thing.
Actually, the first Elseworlds title was Gotham by Gaslight.
No, the first one with like sequels.
Oh.
Because, like, yeah, like I think it was the first one that continued. I think all the other Elseworlds
wasn't
before
there a
it
sequel to Gotham by
were
Gaslight?
self-contained. Not that I know of. Well, shit. No, wait, there is, right?
Although, to be fair, Gotham by Gaslight was not originally published as an Elseworlds comic. It was just retroactively declared. So the first book to feature the logo was Batman Holy Terror.
Oh, shit, I remember Holy Terror.
Ralph is countering with 130.
I'm going to stay pretty strong at that 160. That's a heavy markdown. And in the meantime, I've got other books to put up. Specifically, Batman 530 to 532, which is a Dead Man crossover that features some pretty dope covers, honestly, and uncomfortably long ears on Bruce. However, the interesting fact about these covers is they have glow-in-the-dark elements. Like here, the little definition on the suit, it's like a little skeleton outline that glows in the dark. Here, there's some ectoplasm type shit around the mummies as Dead Man is fighting them. And here, it's Dead Man himself is glow in the dark. Like you can't see him until he's illuminated, which is pretty sick. And I can guarantee you when I'm done with the show, I'm 100% going to turn the lights off and
Nice.
take a look at what these look like in the dark. This 3-issue set is $12, and it has to replace something, and it's probably the Riddler.
Would you do Batman on B for 12? Give it a 20.
I'll do Batman on B for 15.
And then what do you do? Batman Blood Rain?
Bloodstorm.
Bloodstorm for 20.
I would, just because it's a weird ass thing, and I want someone to take it home. And yeah, that's a gift from me to you.
And Christian Navarro taking the glow in the dark Batman.
Cool.
Would you do half off on that Batman set on D for real?
I'll do 60. I'll do $60. That's what I'll do. I feel like that's fair. That's a crazy offer. That's some more shit that's gonna get me talking to, but we'll live. We'll work with it. I'm a part-time employee. It'll be fine.
So I'm keeping this out of the box so we can check it out later, right?
Oh yeah. For sure. I'm gonna put down Batman 180. Death knocks 3 times being the title. That's clearly a man in just a little jumpsuit. But either way, this cover rips. Big fan. It's in good minus condition. It's $10 on H.
Ralph says 55 that it's sold.
60, my man. It is $60.
Can you go over what's on E?
Hold on, I'm gonna put this $60 post-it note right there. What is on E? Oh shit, E is that ratio of Batwoman. This shit is cool. Yeah, so Batwoman, Detective Comics, issue 860. It's a 1 in 10 variant cover. It's in near mint minus condition. Actually, I want to hold up so you get a better look at the art because it just rocks. Big fan. $60 for it on E.
Jennifer DuPont wants to know that Batman on H, so you have it 10. Would you do it for 6?
Yeah, sure. That's the exact same percentage ratio as the year 1 currently. So fuck it, we ball. I promised after the break we would do the real Red Hood stuff. So we're going to do the real Red Hood stuff.
Justin Davis said it's almost like Alan paid a secret shopper to test Victor.
Right? Yo, this is some sleeper agent shit. I'll buy out the whole board for $25 and a stick of gum. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him.
Do you guys have an 858? I don't think so.
I do not think so. But, I mean, we're not out of preview books necessarily. I will take a look. But I want to put this Red Hood thing. 635 to 638. All the Red Hood action that you were looking for. Oh, it can't be. Oh. 635 is.
I love that set of covers.
Yeah, it rocks. 635 is the first Jason Todd as Red Hood. 638 is the grand reveal, and it's the first printing. And this, as a set, is the complete first Red Hood storyline. In order, conditions are fine, very fine, near mint, and near mint. Full set for $160 on D. D for death in the family. And what's that number that person said? 8 something something?
858. It's detective. It is the origin of Batwoman and the origin of Alice. It's like half black and white on the top, and then there's color on the bottom.
Yeah, I looked through the preview books.
I don't think it's a preview book.
I mean, it would be a preview book, is what I'm saying.
No.
So, yeah, that is not on tonight's show. You kind of have to give credit where credit is due, specifically for the variant covers present on the Master Race, the third Dark Knight thing from Frank Miller, because Book 8's 1 in 50 variant cover goes
that is
hard.
sick.
It's very cool. 1 in 50 variant, near mint minus condition. Putting it down for $30 on the currently unoccupied H for horse. Pushing it. Literally cannot be stopped.
Ralph will take H. And G for 60.
All right, all right. I mean, yeah, that's a solid fucking deal. I'm almost tempted to just leave year 1 through 3 up forever. I'm gonna do that shit. It's just gonna
Just
live.
one more year.
Yeah, it's just gonna live on I. I is where that lives. That's right. I was looking through this.
Yeah, an hour and 15.
Thank you. Detective Comics 585 and 586, a 2-part story with shit getting real weird.
I mean, that's most comics.
I mean, it's Detective Comics specifically. $20 for the 2-issue set. If you want, I'm actually willing to look through it and like double check, but that's clearly Ratcatcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is 585 the first Ratcatcher? Would you Google that for me?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Hell yeah. First Ratcatcher on the board. Selling keys. What in the fuck is this?
I love that reaction. What's the condition on the Ratcatcher?
Condition on the Ratcatcher. $585, very good, fine. $586, near mint minus.
Would you do 15 for it?
I mean, near mint minus for the first Ratcatcher. I'll do 17. I'm gonna put down a set of Batman the Cult. Books 1 through 4. Jim Starlin getting real weird with it.
Oh, that's a cool cover on that 4.
I remember reading The Cult a long time ago, and I remember feeling very strange about it.
I mean, it's called The Cult.
And looking at it makes me want to read it again. Speaking of cults, hey, if you play video games, I'm playing Cult of the Lamb right now.
That game was so much fun.
It beats ass.
I haven't played it personally, but I watch a streamer who plays it. And there's a Twitch integration where like your Twitch watch followers can be followers in the cult.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I've been having a really fun time with it.
Elevator pitch for the cult.
I can't remember a lot of it, so I don't feel comfortable giving you an elevator pitch. I'm the Spider-Man guy, not the Batman guy. Like, I'm a Spider-Man know-it-all, and I'm a Batman enthusiast. Although I guess I did have that pitch for the Vampire series, so who the fuck am I to say a damn thing? Oh, that's neat. I mean, yeah.
Up to you.
Yeah, let me just pop over here in the magical realm that's right off camera. I'm still here, though. Don't worry about it.
Patrick says you just like weird shit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that, like, Victor loves the cult. What I'm saying is that I read it and was like, this makes me a little uncomfortable.
What's the grade on D?
The grade on D, all the way through the series, 635, fine, very fine, fine plus, very fine minus, 636, near mint, 637, near mint, 638, near mint. Those are our grades.
And just so you know, that comes from Sienna, so they are watching.
Oh, I mean, that's not necessarily surprising. I would watch Me Too.
Would you do the Colt for 16?
What's the Colt currently priced at?
20.
16? Shit. Since I wasn't able to give you an elevator pitch for it, I will take the L. I will take the L, and you can take the 16. And surprise, surprise, we're doing backroom deals. There's another CGC 9.8 Justice League 50 that is now back on the board for our previous sale price of $85. Who did all that negotiating again, Jen? I can't remember.
Ralph.
Ralph has done the hard work for you. Now you, yes you, can have a Justice League for $85.
First Jessica Cruz.
First Jessica
Is it
Cruz.
first Jessica Cruz or first Jessica Cruz as Green Lantern?
I think it's the first Jessica Cruz as Green Lantern.
Okay. Yeah, because I think first Jessica Cruz is a couple issues earlier. Daniel would.
Yeah, first Jessica Cruz as Green Lantern, the first mention of the three Jokers, and the first appearance of Jason, Wonder Woman's brother, or whatever. All right, we're going to take down the Silver Age trade. We're going to replace it with a Detective Comics presenting Batman and Batgirl, issue 397, in very good condition. It's going to be $32 for it. Creepy, spooky ghost story. What an ethical question for Batman. Are you going to prevent that guy from killing himself? Because you definitely should. Just saying, Bruce. And we got to clear out the board in some way, even though G is open.
And Chris, I don't know if maybe your comic got buried. Did you hear our counter for that Batman on being countered at 15? Sienna says Batman Colt is so good. Someone picked up one of my favorites.
Oh, word. Yo. I'll ask you for an elevator pitch on Colt sometime.
Remind me, what did I read all those years ago?
That's half my life, dude. Batman 588, taking you all the way through 590, is notable for being a Brian K. Vaughan story. All this is in near mint condition, and this Brian K. Vaughan Batman can be yours for $12.
Sienna's being very descriptive. It involves a cult.
Nice. That's all you had to say.
Chris is sticking pretty firm to that $12 initial offer.
That's too bad. Here on C, I'm going to put down Batman 188. This is what made me go, what the fuck? Over there earlier. It has a special Bat thriller, the 10 best dressed corpses in Gotham City, which sounds pretty rad, but really what we care about is the first appearance of Eraserhead.
Mm-hmm.
Not the baby, not a black and white surrealist horror film. No, sir. A pinstripe suit wearing pencil.
I mean, what other kind of suit would he wear?
Right? Good condition, $20 for it on C.
You know, also, Eraserhead feels like the kind of villain they'd introduce in the Harley Quinn animated series.
I'm so curious about Eraserhead's backstory.
What's the issue number on that detective on A? I can't make it out.
$397. I feel like we're dealing with a lot of fairly old Batman at this point, so I'm going to put down a Harley Quinn 58 variant cover that is so fucking colorful. And this is going to replace Batwoman, I think?
Yeah.
Probably about time. No talk on the Red Hood set, which is a little bit surprising.
Yeah. I mean, someone asked for the grades, but Sienna says there's some early Al Ghul family shenanigans in that issue on A. We got a combo deal.
Oh, I love combo deals.
All right, Alan Messina, not to be confused with the Alan who signed your paycheck, would like to know if you would do that Detective 397 and that Buxmon issue whatever on B Eraserhead.
Yeah.
You do 2 of them together for 39.
I'll do the 2 of them together. 44. Yeah. 44. Such is my counter offer. I'm gonna take F down. Actually, F is the rat catcher. Why do I want to take the rat catcher down? I don't want to take the rat catcher down.
You don't want to take down the rat?
I don't. I'm gonna
do Harley Quinn on E, going to Patrick Wilford.
I have more than one of those.
Excellent, because Jennifer DuPont will take one as well.
Now I only have one of those.
Countering 42.
42 is a fair trade. Let's do it. I can't wait to look up Eraserhead when I get home. Very excited. I'm gonna have to specifically like put Batman in quotes to get there, but we'll get there.
And then final copy on Harley Quinn going to Fabio on E.
Oh shit! Harley Quinn goes fast.
Let's go.
Well, shit. If people want Harley Quinn, who am I to hold them back from it? Issue 8 of Harley Quinn, back in the New 52 era. I just can't stop looking at this shit. Look at this, like, bumper car spring thing. Dog, what? A is open, so I'll put it on A. Put down Detective Comics, presenting Batman and Robin, 382. Which Robin's just cracking the safe. I thought that was the Penguin, but I think that's just some mook in a top hat. Because his jaw is way too nice to be the Penguin.
This just in from Sienna. We have more of that Harley Quinn as well. If anyone else wants more.
I mean, yeah, we put that right back down. How much more is more? Infinite Harley Quinn? Infinite Quinn?
Ooh. Harley on A, how many?
2.
For now.
For now. Unless more are gifted to us by the absent gods. Long abandoned in the warehouse, we pray. We pray for an answer.
Okay, I got an answer on how many more on the 2.
Word.
So, for now, Eddie and Patrick are taking the Harley on A.
Okay, so that's just 2.
Yes. And then Willie is actually picking up Harley Quinn 2. What's the issue number on Detective on C?
Hold on, I'm looking at cool stuff.
All we have is cool stuff.
I mean, that's not inaccurate.
We strictly deal in cool.
We do strictly deal in cool stuff. That's why I work here. Okay. The issue number on A, you said?
On C.
On C. Well, because A has nothing.
That's issue number 0.
Yeah. 382 is the issue number there. I've hyped it up before. I'm going to hype it up again. The Brubaker Batman, 606 and 607. The only Deadshot costume I will accept. The gaudier, the better. Near mint condition for both of them, just $10. Something's got to give.
Batman on A for Chris St. George.
Okay, well, I suppose that's what's give.
Yep, I was just about to make that same joke.
We're going to do a set of 659 to 662 on Batman. A complete set of Batman grotesque, spelled in a very offbeat way. I'm going to hold these covers up so you can take a look at them because they're fucking bananas. Bananas. The only reason I can spell bananas because of Gwen Stefani. That's on A. Getting real grotesque with it.
Carlos, we never heard back on if 17 works on that first rat catcher on F. Please let us know.
Dang, that's true. I forgot all about that.
And then can we get a condition? That detective on C is in very good condition. It's written on the sticky note and I can read.
Hell yeah.
I love reading.
Efficiency. I also love reading. Alrighty. So, more notable sets. Detective Comics 598 to 600. The complete Blind Justice.
Justice is blind.
Which, this is like really what you're looking for. But, come on, dog. Look at how disturbing that is. That shit is messed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 598 to 600, a complete set of Batman Blind Justice, just $10.
Carlos William took the deal. And then Alan Vecina wants to know.
What was the deal on? I forgot.
All right, this I already took it down.
Oh, okay.
Would you do C for 13? You have it at 20.
I'll do C for $15. $5 off. Live show special. You don't get these kind of discounts in stores. You only get them with me.
The Harley Quinn, what issue number is that one? On E?
Well, thanks to DC's minimal trade dress, I can tell you that it's issue 58.
Blind Justice going to Jennifer DuPont on H.
Hell yeah. Jennifer DuPont is celebrating the hell out of Batman Day.
Mm-hmm. C is just one book.
C is just one book. That is correct. Got myself a little set here. Batman, 10 Knights of the Beast, a 4-issue set. Named because this is the first time you're going to see KG Beast. Hey!
Jennifer responded with the laughing while crying emoji.
All these are in near mint condition. $32 for the Night of the Beast for his appearance of KG Beast.
That's just such a good name.
KG Beast is potentially one of the most top tier names I could ever imagine. And I had something kind of related to it that I thought I pulled out, but maybe I left it over here in the box so it got distracted.
You got 1 hour. 14 instead of 15 for that detective?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Because I want the space to put down some KG Beast related stuff. Because where else are you going to get Batman in Moscow? Plus a frankly striking Russian newspaper cover. But Batman 445 to 447.
I like that Batman is in Arabic characters or whatever the Latin characters on the back instead of in Russian characters on the newspaper.
I mean, it's still in Cyrillic.
Is it?
It's just that would not be said Batman. It just looks like Batman because that's how Cyrillic works. Like the letters don't translate.
Okay.
So that looks like Batman.
On the screen, because it was kind of tilted, it looked like it was just Batman.
Yeah. You know, it always makes people sad when they realize that that's not how those letters sound in that language. Either way, $8 on this. I want to put down another set up here on C. So we're going to put down Detective Comics 647 all the way to 649. They're in near mint condition, the 3 of them. And this is notable for being our first Stephanie Brown as spoiler. It was in the boxes. Go ahead and pop down this 3-issue first Stephanie Brown as spoiler set, near mint condition, $45 for a lot of it.
Speaking of a lot.
Speaking of a lot.
Would you do that set of Batman, that lot of Batman on H for 26? You have it at 32 for Jennifer DuPont.
For 26, I can do it for 28. How's 28 sound? It is the first KG Beast, after all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to ditch the year 3. And take the Harley down for now. And just to break up the Batman, I mean, there's still more Batman to come. Don't worry about it. Silver Surfer issue 13, The Dawn of the Doomsday Man. Of course, the first Doomsday Man. He is dawning. In very fine condition is going to clock in at $90. And down on E, some Spider-Man action. The second annual Spider-Man, 72 pages featuring some Doctor Strange, because this is the first time Spider-Man meets Doctor Strange. And also, it is the first time the Wand of Watum shows up in Marvel Comics. It's in very good, fine condition, and it's $150. E for extremely magical. That wand is.
Matthew Stoner picking up that Silver Surfer on B.
Cool.
Thomas Wolfe is picking up that ASM on E.
All right, all right.
Jennifer DuPont says, "Come on, Vic."
Oh!
They're getting brazen.
What did I say, 28?
Yeah.
$1 off, 27. All right. This looks like fun. And we have a couple slots open. 620 to 625 of the Azzarello Batman run is the Broken City story arc. And this is all of it. I like Azzarello Batman. You can get a complete story right here, right now, near mint condition, for $18. B for Broken City. E is currently unoccupied.
Jennifer, unfortunately, we do not deal in
Absolutely.
cents. Everything has to be whole dollar amounts.
Yeah, no. Coins are weird. They're expensive. Like to make, to produce, to carry.
I was at Dollar Tree the other day, and they had a sign up saying, "We'll buy your coins."
That's not surprising. That coin shortage never really stopped. We just stopped paying attention to it. Like a lot of other things.
Because like it's Apple Pay and everything now. Walmart, I think, just finally got tap to pay.
You mean the little thing where you can take your chip and just be like bloop?
Yeah.
Or like an Apple device thing?
Like with your chip or an Apple device. It's
Okay.
the same interface.
That doesn't really surprise me. Is it like an NFC thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it's only in some Walmarts.
Wow.
So the self-checkout lane sucks.
Self-checkout lane always sucks. Man, after the show's over, I'm going to yell about self-checkouts for a little while. Dark Knight, Dark City, a 3-part story arc in Batman across 452 to 454. A Peter Milligan joint that leads you to this interesting place. Riddler, gargoyles, crazy shit. Near mint condition. Again, another affordable Batman set if you want to do some Batman reading. $10. A lot of sets on the board, which honestly I'm very pleased with.
We have a request. Do we have any more slabs?
We do not have any more slabs. We have the first Damian. We have that Justice League. Those are our slabs for the evening. But yeah, we got Grotesque, Broken City. This is that first Stephanie. Spoiler. First Red Hood arc, Dark Knight, Dark City. Batman in Moscow, Brian K. Vaughan. First KG Beast. And then, of course, years 1 through 3, all conveniently packaged. Yeah, a whole lot of sets. But one of them kind of has to go because I need some space. And I feel like it's probably Grotesque. We'll swap that out with another Batman annual. Self-contained stories. Head of the Demon, The Origin of Ra's al Ghul. Annual 26. I'm going to say Ra's from now on as well. Near mint condition, $5. I'm going to stand by it. I'm going to stand by Ra's al Ghul.
David Gregory will take that Batman annual on. Hey,
That is helpful to me.
that's another spot.
Have some stuff I want to put down. Have you ever wanted to read John Burns' The Many Deaths of the Batman? Because now you can. 433 to 435. All package right here. Parts 1 through 3. The Many Deaths of the Batman. $8. Affordable. Now, something else also has to come down. D and I are kind of my eternal spots at this point. I will take them down and we'll see them again later just because I need some flexibility.
Nathan, do you Vic, do you want to tell them what's happening with invoicing this week?
Sure. I mean, we can talk about invoicing. The Ultimate Comics Inflation Adjustment Special. We will be invoicing and shipping 2 weeks worth of shows. So this show, Tuesday, this show, next Tuesday, next Thursday, all of that will be invoiced and shipped at the same time. The shipping rate will stay the same, though. It's still going to be $8 flat rate shipping. Also, and if we're talking about the shipping, we also probably need to talk about how these are going to be included with every purchase. One of them, you can't choose which. We're just going to choose for you. Jen is going to choose for you. But it's not just free comics from the Batman Day distribution. It's also masks.
Not that kind.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 Jokers, 3 Catwoman, 3 Batman. You don't get to choose the masks either. We choose them for you. Included for free with every purchase tonight.
That does include store pickup for our invoicing 2 weeks at once.
Yeah.
So your books will not be ready.
Because we get them together all at the same time, whether
This
they're being
Wednesday.
shipped or sent to stores. I mean, we're just a humble warehouse. Which?
These masks are not medical grade.
I don't even think most of them cover faces.
You can pull them down.
I mean, the Batman is just the top part. Like, that's all you get. I probably should have been doing the whole show with this.
Can you see?
I mean, good enough. Good enough to tell you that I got this Detective Comics issue 583 that I'm going to put down. It's in fine plus very fine minus condition, and it's $50. Yeah, you're supposed to punch the eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't punch the eyes out because I don't want to take this mask away from someone else.
So someone can get a worn by Vic mask.
No, barely. I didn't even punch the eyes out. It doesn't count. That did push my glasses all the way back, though. Goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm. That's part of the reason I don't like 3D movies is because, like, wearing the 3D glasses
Right,
over
you
my
gotta
glasses.
put it over it.
And then sometimes they slip off, and sometimes it's not wide enough to cover my whole, like...
Movies in general are a big part of why I wear glasses. Because I don't, like, need them. I just have an astigmatism that puts me at, like, 20/25, 20/30-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, HD vision is such a luxury. And I started wearing them every time I go see a movie, just be like, oh, let me put my eyes in HD mode.
Yeah.
Then one day I just started wearing glasses all the time. And that's just what I do now.
Oh my god, putting on contacts for the first time was surreal because I was like, I have peripheral vision now.
I'm not strong enough for contacts. I lack the conviction to put in
They wouldn't let
contacts.
me leave the doctor's office until I could put them in and take them out, and it took me 2 hours.
What? They just made you do like a trial?
Yeah. To make sure, to make sure they fit, and because they're not going to send you home
With
not
contacts
knowing
that
if you
don't fit.
can't put and take out a medical device, essentially.
Yeah, because you'll mess your eyes up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Apparently there's a rumor of a Titans Doom Patrol Stargirl crossover.
Ooh.
I mean, I know Titans and Doom Patrol kind of already did a crossover episode.
Yeah, I don't know if it's crossover
Like a
or
backdoor crossover.
or a backdoor pilot. Because like Titans was on before Doom Patrol, right? Anyway. I'm gonna fill out. Yeah. I got the 80-page giant Batman issue 182 hanging out right here. It's in good condition and it's $10. Affordable, old-timey Batman comics. Look at this rainbow Batman. Look at that rainbow-ass Batman.
We should say that for price.
I'm pretty sure that's some shit that shows up in the Black Case book, too.
What's the condition on Detective on D when you get a moment?
Fine plus, very fine minus is the condition.
Oh, so you mentioned Colton Lamb earlier. Have you seen the new Disney game?
No.
The Dreamlight Valley. It's basically knocking off Animal Crossing, but with Disney characters.
Shameless. Absolutely shameless.
Right now, you have to pay to get it, but it's going to be free to play next year.
Disgusting.
So you already know there's going to be microtransactions.
I made the mistake of downloading Multiverses, thinking that it would be like a fun little thing.
I haven't played it, but I did download it.
I undownload it and block it completely.
Is it like, does it mess your computer or is it just bad?
So yes to both of those things.
Wait, what?
It is a hilariously poorly optimized piece of software.
Mm-hmm.
It wants access to way more things than it should be having access to. And also, every single character forever is going to be microtransactions. They're going to keep adding characters, and you will have to pay for every single one of them.
Wait, you don't even get like one free one?
Pay for it.
Wait, really? You don't get a single character?
I mean, you get the characters that come with it naturally. But it's like if you bought Smash Bros. Ultimate and you just got the Nintendo 64 original roster and you had to give Nintendo $1 for everybody else. Oh my God. Oh yeah, it's bad.
Any McFarlane Batman left? I don't know.
We're a little late in the show for McFarlane Batman.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I don't particularly think so either. I will keep an eye out, though. I kind of had some older Batman that I was trying to put up, so let me do that, and then I'll swing back in the boxes.
I think maybe Russian Bat. Might be Russian Batman's time. And also, Jennifer, did you say yes to 27 for H?
Oh, wow, that's right. I forgot all about that. Well, I've got Detective Comics 376 in very good condition for $10. And I want to keep the Azzarello. Mini Deaths of the Batman is dope as hell. First, Stephanie Brown. That cover just rocks. I'm going to leave that because we got an open offer. Brian K. Vaughan, come on.
Passing.
Passing? All right, well, I'm going to take KGB's down and replace it with Detective Comics 361, in which Robin is hotboxing. It actually says he has to get out of this hot box. So I'm gonna put that down.
Different time. Detective on F for Christian Navarro.
Power of changing out the board. I will swap that out with Batman 358 in fine, very fine condition.
Love the shattered glass effect.
Which this is one of our Killer Croc issues, right? Isn't it from that set? Google Batman 358 for me and tell me what's special about it. I'm pretty sure that's one of our Killer Croc issues.
Second full appearance and first cover of Killer Croc.
There we go.
Nathan says the best kind of box is a hot box.
You ain't lying, Nathan.
I mean, I'm of the opinion the best kind of box is a diamond box.
Ooh.
Those things are the shit, especially if you're moving. They are sturdy as hell. Christian will take Batman as well. On if.
On if?
An if.
An if?
If.
Well, I don't know how you knew I had two of them.
Oh, I didn't, but now we do.
Got them psychic powers.
It's the oracleness.
All right, the Dark Seed is going to go because I will do anything and everything to keep Azzarello up. And I got some kind of weird shit with a character that I actually really like. Batman 551 to 552, a two-parter with this dope-ass shit where Batman encounters the Ragman. I'm a big Ragman fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love tragic backstories.
You're a Rag fan?
I'm a Rag fan. It's a near make edition for the two of them. If you're not acquainted with Ragman, you totally should be. All the scraps of clothing from his horribly murdered communist village. He takes them with him to America and uses the spirits locked within them to fight crime for truth and justice and fucking rocks.
But not the American way.
I mean, the American way, do we really need it?
Yes, Christian, you got a copy of F with Killer Croc. We had 2 copies.
We do have 2 copies. Surprise, surprise.
Christian
We did.
got one of them.
Is the other one? Okay, yeah. Oops. We have one now.
Yes, actually, for the McFarlane Bartman.
Bartman.
McFarlane Bartman. The McFarlane Batman request. The year 1, 2, and 3 set is still available, and Matthew is letting us know year 2 is the McFarlane covers.
Well. Why don't we take a look at year 2 McFarlane covers right here as a family.
As a Bat family.
As a Bat family.
The Batman on each set is 551 and 552. And you have 40 minutes.
Damn, these are rad as hell. First of all, gun.
Gun.
Second of
Prepare
all,
from a gun.
gun.
More gun.
Third of all, smoking gun.
Okay.
McFarlane loves Batman with a gun. Gun everywhere. Todd. Yeah, we got McFarlane Batman in our years 1 through 3 set. Absolutely chock full of first appearances. Let me shove it back in his home here, and I'll read off the laundry list just for fun.
Not shove.
Well, gently placed. Let me have my small exaggeration. Yeah. The origin of Bruce Wayne, the first Holly Robinson, the first Sarah Essen, the first Carmine Falcone, the first James Gordon Jr., the year 2 as the first Reaper, the first Todd McFarlane Batman, gun. Complete year 3 is the first Tim Drake. And I'm not going to put it back on the board because it was up there for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But, you know what it is.
We've been live for like 2 hours.
It's been up there for 2 hours. I ain't never lied. All right, Hotbox can go just because it was a stupid joke anyway. This 80-page giant featuring all the casebook stuff is notable if you want to get weird with old-timey Batman things, so I'm going to leave it up. I'm going to swap it out for some Brave and the Bold, especially Batman and Wonder Woman. He's in this little race car doing Bruce Wayne shit. Issue 87 in very good, fine condition, $20. Find something else to swap out. Probably not Killer Croc. Damn, that first Stephanie Brown, reasonably priced, is just hanging here. That shit is crazy. I guess I'll take it down, and we can revisit it later. And I'll replace it with a full set of the Penguin Affair, 448, 449. What? Oh, yeah, okay, it's a crossover. It's a crossover between Batman and Detective Comics. I was very confused by the numbering. The full Penguin Affair, a crossover between Batman and Detective Comics, numbered at 448, 615, and 449. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't just looking at some banana shit.
Would you E for 5? They have it at 8.
Yeah, sure. Let's do some Ragman stuff. 2-issue set. The Batman 1999 annual had some guerrilla warfare with the JL ape. Lots of monkeys. Well, apes, technically. Near mint condition, $5 for it. Sorry, Azarello. I love you a lot. You're next.
Azarello has written the top 3, the big 3. He's written Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, right?
Yeah.
Number and condition on H as well as F.
Cool. I'll do that in a second. Batman 450 and 451. Near mint condition. Joker shit. Getting real creepy. $6. You said F and H. $358. Fine. Very fine.
And we also already sold a copy on F. So that
We did. That is locked in. 87 on the Brave and the Bold, Batman and the new Wonder Woman. Grade, very good, fine. Batman boxes are running low.
Dun, dun.
the complete shadow box, Batman 467 to 469.
Another kind of box.
Another kind of box. Hot boxes, shadow boxes, we got it all. Complete story arc collected. Again, lots of arcs. I sell sets. You know who I am. $8. $8 swapping out Brian K. Vaughan. It has to be. Damn, we're really sleeping on some good Batman. But that's fine, because I know somebody wants this shit. I know somebody wants the claymation covers to be found on Batman, A Gotham Tale. A complete set of A Gotham Tale, taking you from 447, 478. Did I say that right? 477. 477 to 478. I know how numbers work. Don't look at me like that.
Isn't that what you said originally?
No.
Oh.
But you don't have to rewind the tape. That's fine. I just want to hold up the claymation Batman. Shit fucking rocks.
Did you do Batman on B for 4? You have it at 6?
Yeah, sure. Just because I want to put this down. That's also 6. That looks familiar. The DC Universe Rebirth Batman, issue 28. This is a Neil Adams variant. It's a near mint condition. Not variant, it's just the A cover. It's a Neil Adams cover. Fuck you. It's $4, and it's going to replace.
What is on D?
That's the one I was going to take down.
I know, that's why I hurried to say it.
Detective Comics, issue 583, in fine plus, very fine minus condition. It is the first Scarface and Ventriloquist. It is also just a badass cover.
Word for word on the sticky note.
Word for word on the sticky note. I live and die by the sticky note.
Mm-hmm. Would you do H for 12, the Brave and Bold Batman 1D? You have it at 20.
I'll do it for 15. Shit, I might as well just clear the box. Let's go.
They are passing on that.
Okay. Another Dark Knight 3, the Master Race variant cover.
Ooh, very purple.
A 1 in 50, $15. It's going to be replacing D. I might just do the keys on last looks.
Yeah. Maybe both packs as well.
Yeah. Put down the first New 52 Harley Quinn, but the second print cover of it. Lower print run, near mint condition, $25. Replacing Mini Deaths of the Batman. That Batman One Bad Day, the Riddler, had some other variants. This is the 1 in 50. This one's clocking in a near mint condition to $20. And it's going to replace. I'm sorry I have to keep walking back and forth, but I just like pick these on the fly. This will do the crap. Batman Superman, World's Finest, the 6th issue with Lex Luthor's crazy ass face. It's a 1 in 50 variant. It's in near mint condition. And I'm going to replace probably the Penguin Affair. Yeah, let's do the Penguin Affair. Since I'm really swapping out a whole bunch of shit pretty quickly, let's talk about tonight's share prize winner. I said I was going to put your post note on it so we can claim this for you in perpetuity. And you are going to have a phonetic spelling of your first name. so I can help you out because I want to say it with a soft J, and I know that's a bad instinct. But
Ja.
Josimran. Hey man, I love you. This share prize is yours, Mr. Singh. Yo, this absolutely belongs to you. I'm so sorry for my inability to say words. I mean, shit, I just learned the difference between Raish and Raz earlier tonight. And how language differs across geological locations.
But you only learned that tonight?
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I'm American. I've never had to learn another language in my entire damn life.
Hopefully I can change that.
I mean, why would I? Greatest country on earth. I really need to stop.
I have a phonetic spelling.
Do you?
Jasimrin.
Jasimarin Singh. Cool. Thank you. Much appreciated. Something gets swapped out, Jen. What is getting swapped? E? JLA?
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Can you show the Harley up close when you get a chance?
I can. I'm going to swap out for Batman 212 in good, very good condition. Somebody's been shot, electrocuted, and poisoned. Fucking Rasputin over here. And we're showing the Harley Quinn, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's that second print variant. Keeping things going with a Spectre and Batman crossover, 540 and 541.
I'm always asking for Spectre.
Yo, I like the Spectre. It's also been a feature on my show, the Spectre coming out of weird shit.
Man, that's just what he does.
But unfortunately, in this case, Batman is coming out of the Spectre. Yeah. A little bit of twist. Notable being the first Vesper Fairchild. And this is going to swap out.
Well, I have an offer for you.
Do you?
9 for E.
9 for E. I mean, yo, let's get crazy. I'll take it.
Thank you.
More Batman from a similar era, 544 to 546. Is that? Yeah, that's Etrigan. Cool. We're summoning actual demons. I wonder if this is when he still has to rhyme or not. Anyway, 544
Does he still?
to 546. No, that part of his skirts gets broken eventually.
Oh.
So where he doesn't have to rhyme all the time.
He just does it for fun.
Or by habit.
Would you do the Harley Quinn on A for 15? You have it at 25.
I'll do it for a flat 20. I'm going to swap out this Batman set. Probably for this Riddler guy.
Done deal for 20.
Cool, cool. I have 2 of them. So I will put a post-it note that says 20 on the other one. Trade you. Don't mind me. Just put my butt in the camera. It's fine. We'll follow best practices.
I mean, it worked for Kim K.
It did. Sometimes that's all I got to do to get famous.
And Shields will take the other one.
All right.
The other Harley Quinn.
It was 100% the ass shot. That's what made it happen.
Yep. That's what sold it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you gotta sell. That's how you gotta sell the keys, Victor.
Yeah, you gotta bust the cakes out. Batman 548 all the way to 549. A Penguin-centric story, obviously. I don't think this is the one where he murders all those people, but I think about that Penguin story all the time.
Is there just the one?
Oh, no. Yo, if you know, you know. There is the one Penguin story where Penguin murders all those people. Some writer on Batman was trying to prove that Penguin is a credible threat.
Mm-hmm.
So they did like a back to basics mob story with him. And he has like a criminal underworld rival. And fucking Oswald strips naked for speed, I guess. And stabs everyone in his rival mob leader's home. and there is horrifying images of Penguin just like covered in blood and nude, and it's it establishes him as terrifying, and I think kind of lays the baseline groundwork for the Penguin that's in the Gotham show.
Ooh.
Because that Penguin is also pretty fucking violent. Like, he does the, like, I'm just a little guy thing, but also he will kill the shit out of you, which is how I feel about Penguin. That also wraps up our Batman boxes. The Batman boxes are officially empty.
With that, can you tell us what's on D then?
I can tell you what's on D. D is a 1 in 50 variant of Book 7 of Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. So yeah, thanks for hanging out for Batman stuff. Don't forget, free comics, free masks, free with every single purchase. And it's time to start doing stuff that isn't Batman in the remaining time we have. How much time is left?
25 minutes.
25 minutes? Well, about 10 of those are going to be for other books.
It's all, if you will.
So let me know when 10 minutes has elapsed.
All right, I will let you know when it is 9:45.
I kind of want to get enough to like sweep the board.
So 7? No, 9.
Is that how many it is?
Mm-hmm. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Okay.
I can do simple addition.
3. Yo, it's hard for me too, man.
I'm like 4 plus 5. Calculator.
Calculating.
I mean, sometimes I'll just use a calculator because I'm like, math might change.
It might. Yo, that shit changes all the time. There's always new research happening. You never know. It's better safe than sorry. And I count on my calculator to be just like the clock on my phone, where it will always be right. I will never have to worry about it.
We have 2 slabs left.
We do have 2 slabs left. I mean, that can kind of be our like...
That last looks kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll do that on last looks. And
but you guys have seen them. It's the first Damian Wayne, and it was the first Jessica Cruz as the Green Lantern / first mention of the 3 Jokers.
Holy shit. What? All right. Let's change the board up. Let's do some all new, all different stuff. Kicking things off, Avengers, The Children's Crusade, 7 of 9. With a cover that's making me a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Near mint minus condition, $20. I guess she's not his daughter in that continuity. That's changed a couple times. Other X-Men related stuff, all new X-Men, a 1 through 6 set. If you want to get started with Brian Michael Bendis, all new X-Men, this is the place to do it. 1 through 6 is going to be the first appearance of Tempest, first appearance of Triage, first appearance of Morph. All that shit right here. The claymation Batman didn't go? Damn.
Disappointed in all of you.
Demon Days Blood Feud. This is a obviously Peach Momoko Comics Pro variant. It is in near mint minus condition. Momoko is the hottest thing running. Momoko X23 is also pretty hot. This is $175. I know there's a little bit of sticker shock, but that shit is a collector's item.
It's a Comics Pro variant. And also, I will say this. Peach, someone mentioned, I'm saving up for New York Comic Con. Peach Momoko is going to be at New York Comic Con and she's signing for free.
Queen, hell yeah.
Get that book. Get her to sign it. Get a CGC rep because they're going to be there.
Yeah, you can like get a witness to follow you.
Yeah. They wait in line with you, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, what would you talk about?
Do you even talk? Like, are they just like instructed not to talk?
I would have to talk. I would have to talk to the person. There's no way that I could just have a silent CGC golem.
Especially because I imagine like a line for Peach Momoko is going to be like...
It's going to be long.
It's going to be long.
You might as well make friends with this person, but I feel like that's just music festival, Victor. Like when you stand in line with someone for 2 hours, you have to talk to that person. You're going to go insane. Like you have to.
Or you like have like a couple episodes of something on your phone.
That's psychotic. I'm not gonna stand in a line and watch TV. What in the world's wrong with you?
Would you do I for 2? Give it a 4.
Fuck it. Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'll swap it out for Avengers issue 4, the Women of Marvel variant featuring Spider-Woman. Still Batman related. I mean, obviously, it's Nightwing. The New 52 red suit first issue. Blue suit supremacy, but the red suit is pretty cool.
Blue just suits him so much better.
It does. Near make edition for it, $20. More first issues. This series of Gambit first issue, which I was subscribed to this back in the day at Ultimate Comics, and I liked this series. I thought it was cool.
You liked it enough to be subscribed to it.
I did. I mean, I didn't finish it, but it was
You
pretty.
liked it enough to start it.
Yeah. Yo, I've got like the first 8 issues. It was rad. JLA #1, specifically the Grant Morrison #1. Near mint condition on it, $5. Again, not Batman, but quite close. A literal bat. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends. $4 on it.
Bats eat turtles, who knew?
And I miscalculated. So why don't we just round this out with a randomly grabbed Sabretooth in the Red Zone, a January X-Men special event. Full 90s foil cover. You probably can't even see that shit. It's so shiny. Well, it's a big foil pressed cover. It's $4, and it's down here on H. Oh, that's way too far down. That is reflecting like a motherfucker. There. Who's gonna make some of this a little bit easier for us?
All right, got a combo offer for you.
What you got?
Would you do E and D together for 15?
I do E and D together for 20. I do E for free.
Buy D, get E free.
Buy D, get E free. Take a look. It's in a book.
You got 3 minutes until last one.
Rainbow.
Ralph is countering. Would you do 18?
Flat 20, dog. All right. So we refreshed with a lot of new stuff. The Momoko is cool, but it is super high price. Should it stay here? I don't know. So the Scarlet Witch Doctor Doom cover, as previously stated, makes me a little uncomfortable. So why don't I go ahead and take that off with Ghost Rider #5, because that cover beats ass. It's in fine condition. There's fire hoops, there's motorcycles, there's Ghost Rider, there's the aspect of death. Fine condition, $20. Popping that down on A. A for completely awesome, which that cover absolutely is. Should have saved A for A amazing, but I didn't. So now I must reap the consequences of those actions.
Ralph, does okay mean you'll take it for 20? Let us know.
I'm going to assume so, because I want the spaces.
Ralph wants to know if you do A for 10.
Would I do A for 10? I will do A for 15, for $5 off. I'm going to put Amazing Spider-Man 82, featuring classic Electro, in very fine condition. And, yo, dude, the cover on this is gorgeous. Holy shit. Colors popping. Absolutely dope. Very fine. Spider-Man 82, $80. I want to put down some Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four 98, Doomsday on the Moon. I'm very curious who they're yelling at. Of just like, he can't be here. Oh my God, he just keeps coming. I'm probably going to look that up later. Either way, very fine condition, $40 is Fantastic Four. Fantastic $40.
Ralph is countering with 12.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
423 did sell.
Only to put down Aquaman, issue 23, in which Aqua Baby creates a fish. I wish that I didn't work at the warehouse sometimes because I know that Black Manta kills the shit out of Aqua Baby.
Aww.
Yo, he kills him on panel. Dan and I learned that live on
Was
camera.
He still a baby?
Yep.
Aww.
He's a child.
Thomas Wolfe will take the ASM on D. And we have a combo offer.
Did we ever confirm with Ralph that he wants those two?
Yes, he said yes.
Okay, cool.
F, G, and H for 10.
Done deal. But yeah, Tarny had written that in the notes. It says death of Aqua Baby, and then in parentheses it said on screen. And I read that post-it note, and Dan and I was just like, what does that mean? So I opened it up, and Black Manta puts Aqua Baby in a chamber filled with air. Of just like, and I will drown your son in air, Aquaman. And it fucking happens. It is unsettling. Can you imagine being a kid?
No.
And reading that? Just be like, oh God, no.
We did not find any Alex Ross.
We did not.
I have lost my shirt.
Damn, this shit is crazy. We have that Ninja Turtles. This is the 4th issue of a kitchen sink comic called Melting Pot. It's a Eastman joint, I suppose. This person has far too many abs. That's a lot of abs.
It worked out.
It's like a 10-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, okay, it's just a standard issue 8. But still, a lot of abs. Near mint condition, $12. Go ahead and put that down.
We don't body shame here, Vic.
I don't know. If you got too many abs, you might get a little bit of body shame. I've got 2 weird trade paperbacks that are not Batman focused, so I didn't put them up earlier. But I've got a full thing of Grendel Devil's Legacy.
Well, Grendel crossed over with Batman once.
Did cross over. This is a whole lot of Grendel story. And it's $10. It's in used condition.
So Aquaman on A, we had that very unsettling discussion.
Yeah.
Would you do 30 for it?
I would.
B.
B is issues 1 through 6 of All New X-Men by Brian Michael Bendis. And A is something that I've seen before. I saw this on the Halloween show. This is a Caliber Comics trade paperback called Renfield, A Tale of Madness. And it is the Dracula story told directly through the eyes of Renfield losing his fucking mind. It is wild. If you want to get weird, $10 has Renfield eating bugs and going crazy and getting way too religious. And it's in this old-timey, like, woodcut black and white style. It's pretty sick. And Halloween is just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I buy my wife Halloween presents. You should do the same thing for whoever you have in your life. Up to and including your animals. My cat gets Halloween presents too. Everybody gets Halloween presents. This is not a game.
My dog just gets any day of the year presents.
Existence presents. Thank you for being here.
Renfield for Jennifer DuPont. Ralph wants to know if you do All New X-Men for 10, you have it at 20.
I'll do it for 15.
Counting at 12.
Do for 14. Look at this fucking skeleton. The Witching Hour, issue 47. He is stanced the hell up. You know, that skeleton is on the cover of a mixtape somewhere. He's going to be on the cover of my mixtape. Very good condition, just $10.
Ralph is countering with 13.
Ralph, you make me want to die. Done. We have a deal. It's like pre-last looks. We're doing pre-last looks things. Getting real insane. I think an interesting and cool and nice element of DC Comics Bizarro, which, by the way, this is Bizarro 1 and 2, just in case you're curious, is that the number 1 there is backwards. Isn't that cool? I think that's neat. But Bizarro issues 1 and 2, near mint minus condition, $5 for it. We're getting kind of weird now. Like, we got Frankenstein things, we got creepy things, we got Grindel murdering. We've also got the 8th print cover, Something's Killing the Children. The first issue of it. Near mint condition, $8. That 8th print cover does get a little bit of positive attention too.
Alright, so that's sick skeleton cover.
That skeleton cover is awfully sick.
Would you do it for 5? You have it at 10.
I would, just because it's cool. I want someone to take the skeleton home.
Ralph is taking Bizarro on B.
He's like flying in a weird pattern too. Fucking Bizarro. The 5th issue of Fist of Khonshu Moon Knight, in which Moon Knight in this honestly much cooler costume than like the rags. You know, the gold armlets and shit are rad. He's getting the shit kicked out of him. Very fine, near mint condition, $10 on it. A little tiny bit of Miles Morales, Ultimate End, the first issue of it, no less, with this action figure Miles Morales Secret Wars variant cover. Near mint condition and $8 on H. And A is open, so something has to go on A. Probably this. Superman issue 280, in which the Diamond Demons are turning Clark into a crystal. Bars. The Diamond Demons are turning Clark into a crystal. Ugh. Very good plus condition, $5.
We do the Something Is Killing the Children on G for 5. You have it at 8.
I would.
The Sikta.
Yeah, right? I had one of my friends be like, man, are you reading Something's Killing the Children? Like, have you ever heard of that? And I was like, dude, I work at a comic store. Like,
wow.
I work at a comic store. You know,
It's the biggest indie book right now.
Right? That's like a few years ago, someone was just like, yo, have you ever heard of this like really underground book called Saga?
I was just about to say.
Yes, I have heard of Saga.
Would you take 3 for A? You have it at 5.
I would. The Diamond Demons. Man, I can't keep stuff on the board now.
Well, it is 9:53.
All right, let me put 2 more things down. Then we'll go.
Yeah, because remember, we have a different exit today.
Yeah, we got to walk all the way around the building. I'm going to do Strange Tales with Nick Fury and Dr. Stephen Strange. Issue 144. Nick Fury has this like flying spy car.
Maybe we'll see that in Secret Invasion.
Man, I hope Secret Invasion is good.
Based on the trailers, it like people
It
were
looks
saying
pretty good. It looks pretty good. The Amazing Spider-Man California Scheming, and that's a McFarlane Spider-Man cover. I know that just by looking at the fucking eyes. He always draws them in that like oval triangle looking ass shape. All right, those are our 2 things. that I won.
So Daniel tuned in for like the last bit of the show, and he's messaging me, so he heard that we had to walk around the building. He's like, "I should have left you my key." It's okay, Daniel.
Yeah, don't worry. I've already got like sad songs queued up for us when we're walking across. Just how could this happen to me?
We'll stop. We'll pet the stray cats.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, Mr. Mistopheles is about to get hella magical. I know all the words of that shit, and I never meant to. I've just heard it enough as a joke that it's no longer a joke.
Oh.
Fuck am I doing? Oh yeah.
Sorry, no 3 Jokers variants tonight.
No, we are at the end of the show. What you've seen is what you've seen. No new stuff will be going up from now on. Only old stuff. So I'm going to go through this box. We're going to talk about some stuff. I do want to have some perennial spots though, because I feel like that's nice. Yeah.
Put that logo back in the box. We'll put it back up on Tuesday.
Okay, for sure.
Give it another shot.
Momoko.
Oh, Momoko.
Oh, Momoko. That's Peach. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that up, so that's fine. All right. So what I want to do is I want to have the CGC slabs here. I don't want that to happen. This is why I keep the omnibuses in here.
The front.
Yep.
Just to hold stuff up, just for support.
Yeah, I need to be supported in my personal and professional life. All right. And I also wanted to put down the first full Red Hood arc.
So Matthew, there's a little issue with that. So he wants to put D on layaway.
He wants to put D on layaway?
Yeah, so we did take a deal, but we don't do deals and layaway.
We do not do deals and
layaway at the original asking price of $100.
Which was $100. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how that works.
I know we joke and we say every week that Alan really wants to get rid of layaway, but we're not joking. He actually really wants to get rid of layaway.
Yeah. And this is a different post-it note, so I don't even have the original 100 to prove to you that I'm not like messing with you.
He says okay.
Okay. Well, then that's the last of those slabs. Oh wait, you'll need a bag for that.
Yes, please. Gotta protect it.
Well, that frees up some space. So I've got that years 1 through 3, the first Red Hood. Now this Damien slab is here. And I feel like the other thing that deserves a pretty permanent spot is the first Scarface. But while we're here, down here on G, last look style is 647 to 649, the first Stephanie Brown as spoiler.
As who?
It is spoiler, right? Yeah, spoiler. Oh, you're just fucking with me?
Yeah.
We're too late in the show for that, gentlemen. The time to mess around with me
is over.
Roughly 7:30 to 8.
What about 7 to 7:30?
I mean, 7:30, I'm like spinning up still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not fully firing. Anyway, speaking of words that are struggling to come out of my mouth hole, Batman 358, which is the first full and cover appearance of Killer Croc. Fine, very fine condition, and it's $30.
All right, so G, Ralph wants to know, would you do 25? You have it at 45.
I do it for $31. $31.
And I need it.
Okay.
Would you do it for 3?
Yeah, sure.
That's going to Corey Fisher because he asked first.
I assume you don't need these.
No.
Okay.
Ralph is countering. 28.
$30. And I think this is going to be our last permanent spot. That's what I should do. All the permanent stuff should be at the bottom.
I think you know what Ralph is countering with.
29.
Yeah.
$30.
Oh, Brandon, you're right. I did miss your first comment. So actually, that Strange Tales is going to Brandon. For 3.
Cool. All right. So this is our bulk pack Detective Comics issue 1000, half off, $5 for it. I'm going to start all the way at the beginning of the show.
So, did you accept 29 for that detective?
30.
30? You're sticking at 30. Okay.
Sticking at 30. Put down this Adam Hughes Batgirl, second printing, first issue.
We have already sold one at that price.
We have indeed. That's why it's there. The second volume of Dark Knight Returns, just full beaten up Batman, because it's the first mutants and mutant leader and all that stuff.
30's a deal.
All right.
On G.
Yep, want to fetch G.
Whoop. Thank you. I need to teach my dog fetch.
Which now means I get to move this, which means these 4 are going to be what's rotating. Not those 4. And this one.
Matthew Sawyer wants to know if you do C for 50 out at 75.
Sure, let's do it.
What's on D?
D is Detective Comics 1000. It is half off. It is $5. Come on down. No, you stay there. I'm going to move it from D to F. I'm just fucking with the top row. Sorry for all the shell game shit. I don't know. I just want to have the nice Batman show specials there at the bottom. That's that 4th issue of Catwoman with the full color. The Batman Elmer Fudd #1, which this is the first printing, right? I'm not mistaken in that.
Check the barcode. Yes.
Yeah, it is. But it's $10. Now, we have more than one of Catwoman, more than one of Elmer Fudd, and obviously more than one of the Detective Comics 1000. That's why.
Payne will take a Detective 1000.
Cool. That's all yours.
You still have those, right?
Yes, I do.
Ralph, yes, you did get a Detective Comics 1000 already earlier in the show.
Did you just remember that with your
No,
brain?
I used Control F.
Okay.
I used my brain to use Control F. We've already sold quite a few of the Batman Elmer Fudds at 10, so we cannot do a deal on that.
That is correct.
And that's already a good deal.
Including one to me.
Yes.
I got one. The first issue of the Stephanie Brown Batgirl solo series.
We've already sold one of those as well.
We have.
Ralph, make us an offer. We don't say what's the best we'll do on a book. We just ask people to make offers.
We'll put down that Batman Captain America crossover.
Batcap.
Batcap. No.
Ralph, I don't even have to run this by Victor. We will absolutely not do $80 for I.
No. My counter to $80 is $140.
George, you absolutely did get a Batgirl earlier. The one on B.
Man, we were kind of the Harley Quinn special earlier. I'm going to bring back that Frank Cho color Harley Quinn.
I think that's our last copy.
It is our last copy. Oh, nice. I forgot about The Amazing Spider-Man. The first appearance of Jigsaw, but also a feature from Nightcrawler.
What was just on B?
Batgirl.
Philip Payne will take that, as well as the Harley Quinn on A. Unless there was a Batgirl on A recently.
There was not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, actually, there was the Barbara Gordon one. Didn't somebody buy that? No, they didn't. The Babs Batgirl was on it, but that was a while ago.
Philip, did you mean the Harley Quinn and the Batgirl #1?
I mean, there's multiple Batgirl #1s.
Batgirl that was on A.
Yeah, so this one?
Okay, that one and this one. So I will give you this back. That is still available. Thank you.
Cool. We'll leave the Harley. Let's see the separate year 3, the introduction of Tim Drake. $20 for the set of it.
Ralph, that's a no. We will not do Amazing Spider-Man on B for $40. We have it at $100.
I'll offer 80. I'm going to bring back, it's not quite a key, but it is cool, the Azzarello Broken City story arc. It's entirely worth reading, and it's $18 for $6.20 to $6.25. It's a quality piece of Batman. It's worth your time. I hope you want to give it a try.
All right, hold on to Azzarello. I got 2 offers for you.
Okay, let's circle around.
So let me give them to you in order.
Okay.
So on I,
Mm-hmm.
Bernie Keeney wants to know. 120.
120 is kind of reasonable. And $40 off is a good bit. I'll tell you what. Meet me at 130 and you got a deal.
And then Chris St. George wants to know Batman on D. Would you do 13? You have it at 20.
You know what? Since year 3 is in the pack with H, sure. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I want to spread the Tim Drake love. I love Tim Drake.
You.
So yeah, let me know if 130 works. I'm going to put down that Azzarello. Again, Broken City. 622, 625. It's really cool. I like it. Read it. It's dope. The Brian K. Vaughan set over here. $588 to $590. If you want to get your fancy Batman, you know, speaking of Saga. I could put the claymation Batman up, but do you really deserve it? Do you deserve the claymation Batman? You curved him so hard. This is actually a pretty efficient last looks because that's like the notable stuff until we get to what we put up literally before we got started. Like, if anything really sticks out to you, like, I didn't put grotesque back up, but if grotesque is really something that you were thinking you might get on last looks, I suppose we can talk. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that somebody had just written something down or made a mental note to come back for a little niche item that wasn't one of our larger ticket notable things, first appearance, whatnot, etc., etc. So yeah, if you got something along those lines, I mean, hell, I'm going to put up the casebook again, the 80-page giant Batman 182, just because this is the type of shit Grant Morrison pulled from, past tense, Grant Morrison's Batman run. But yeah, $10 for some weird, wacky, old-timey Batman. Not all last looks have to be big money. Sometimes they can just be fun.
What's the condition of that ASM that was on B?
The condition of the ASM that is on B is not listed. No, wait, it is. Surprise, surprise, it's near mint. I don't have to grade this live. I was scared because it's $100 book.
You're like,
Yeah, yo, pressure's on because you know someone's going to come back.
And what issue number was it again?
161.
Is G a key?
You bet your ass G is a key. Take out this little sticker. It's in fine plus, very fine minus condition. It is the first Scarface and ventriloquist. This key issue is hell, dude.
Would you take 6 for B? You have it at 10. It's that Batman 80-page giant.
Sure.
Bernie says if that 635 was in better condition, he would take your offer, but he's going to stick to 120 for now.
Yeah, because the 635 is fine plus very fine minus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rest of them are near mint.
But nah, Bernie, we respect that.
Well, all told, I think that just about wraps up tonight's Ultimate Comics live show, Batman special. I hope you enjoy all your free comic books, free masks, free other things. It's been a lot of fun hanging out, talking about Batman stuff, yelling about vampires, and how much I like Azzarello Batman. I will see you next week for another installment of the Ultimate Comics live show.
And as a reminder, you will not be getting invoices this week. Invoices will be sent out for this week and next week combined. So you only pay $8 shipping once for these 2 weeks. Next Friday.
Excellent. Keeping people posted on what to expect. And you can expect to see sales at Ultimate Comics brick and mortar locations on Saturday and Saturday only. Any Batman, Bat Family thing, buy 2, get 1 free, and you can mix and match. Mm-hmm. Shit, dog, I don't even buy statues. I might see about a statue. You know what I'm saying?
You know, get you a statue, maybe an omnibus.
Right? Like, if I'm already in the omnibus territory, I can get a statue. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I know, I think last year for the Halloween special, I think we had a full set of the Elvira 80 DC books. We don't really come across them too often.
Not on last year's Halloween.
Or 2 years ago?
Yeah, that had to have been 2 years ago.
But when we do, we definitely put them up.
I'm working on a full set of the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
Ooh, yes. So, we had the second prints of those.
Wish me luck as I put those together. And to conclude my sign off, have an ultimate evening.
Bye.